Hello, welcome back. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good to have you here on this Boeing Wednesday. Yes, it is Boeing Wednesday. It's been a hot minute since you've seen me fly the pmdg 737. You might as well just call me a 737NG driver. What is up, Tower Raid? Thank you for the 12 months of support, man. I saw your membership chat come in there. Been a great year. Hit up Cafe Du Monde. Hey, Tower Ray, if I hit up Cafe Du Monde anymore, I'm going to be turned into a beignet, man. I got to take it easy. Sleazy Jet is back, says Zippy Zapple. Good to see you, man. Glad to see the Sleazy Jet is back. Kevin Hallert, thank you for the 27 months of support. Time flies. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Welcome back to the channel. Or thank you for the support, I should say, rather, on the channel here. Appreciate you. 27 months, man. Good deal, good deal. Well, we got everybody in the house today. Al W, Aviator Nick, Team Vodka, Robin H, Harris, Fireflyer 1002, Romulus, Tom Pasco, Caleb W, Ducatari, Alpha Mike, David Isaac. Did I already say that? No, I didn't. Who else is there? Zach Lewine's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Ben G, Key 6. Don't do any work, man. Hang out with us today. What else? We had Dougal McTavish. Always a pleasure to have you on board, sir. Good evening. All the gear and no idea. What a name. Good to have you on board as well. Mike McLaughlin, Wes Burson, Kyle Ferris, Scott is here, Jeff Jameson, always a pleasure, many more guys. Welcome in, glad to have you here. We're going to wrap up the week of short streams with this one. It's been a fun one. We've been pumping out a lot of content, or I've been able to do a lot of streaming. I'm on the train, man. I am on the flight simulator train right now. I got the itch, got the bug. Schedule is light. Speaking of scheduling, we're going to talk about that when we get to cruise. Remind me, we got to talk about our ultra long haul this weekend. Might do a schedule adjustment. We'll see. But yes, let's talk about today. pmdg 737-700. Absolutely love it. Old school AirTran. I'm sure some of you in the chat probably never even flew on AirTran. Don't even know what AirTran is. There's something about it. It's like one of the old classics. I can't believe, is it? Can I say it's an old classic? I mean, can I say it's a classic? It's a now defunct, not even defunct. It was bought by Southwest Airlines. I flew on AirTran a very select few times. The most memorable was I flew AirTran from Phoenix, I believe Phoenix to Atlanta, Atlanta to Orlando to look at schools. So I flew AirTran then. I think that was the only time I ever flew on AirTran. And maybe Orlando back to Atlanta, back to Phoenix or something like that. So I have flown on them just a handful of times, but I remember seeing them all around. I remember the citrus call sign, and what I love about this livery is just dark black, like this matte black on the nose. I think that was originally to help reduce glare on the windscreen. I don't know if that's actually scientifically proven that it reduces the glare on the windscreen. Theoretically, it seems like it would, but either way, I think it just looks pretty cool. So this livery is definitely juicy. Shout out to old Shaq Oatmeal, who gave me the idea to do some citrus ops. He suggested going into Midway. I didn't want to fly up there right now. The weather is pretty mid across the entire United States today, so there's really no really good juicy weather to fly into. So sometimes you just got to do it. Sometimes you just got to fly in mid-weather, midday. It doesn't get uglier than this from Microsoft, and it's still going to be pretty nice. So Key 6, never flown them, but I saw the Critter all the time. Oh yeah, Critter? No, Citrus. It's Citrus. Is it Critter? Critter was Air Florida. WestJet, LOT, Air India, all had those, yep. Just as they got bought out by SWA. Yes, a Midway to Orlando on the MD-83. Yep, I remember the MD-83s. Good deal, yeah. I thought Critter, Key 6, right? Critter is Air Florida. Right? I can't remember now. No, it's Citrus. AirTran is Citrus. Now I'm questioning my life choices. I'm confused. Somebody, is it Citrus? I think it's Citrus. All right, let's hop into the cockpit, though, before we get everything. Critter was ValueJet. Thank you. They bought AirTran. Correct. Thank you, Key 6. Thank you. Air Florida was Palm. Okay, yeah. There we go. Tom H., I don't know what Airbus that is. I think it's Team Vodka trying to be America West, but he is in a blank livery, fly-by-wire 320neo. I don't know. Absolutely sus. I don't think Team Vodka would fly fly-by-wire 320s. I haven't flown. I see him fly that, so it may not be Team Vodka. Anyway, guys, today's stream, though, is sponsored by Throttletek. We got our Throttletek cam up and running. I don't use this. We haven't used it hardly enough. I need to use it more. Even in the 7.8. They have a 7.8 one, but this 737 throttle, I absolutely love it. It really makes this plane so fun to hand fly, so we're going to get into that. Being able to have that full range of motion on the throttles is just absolutely juice. So good old shout out to Throttletek. I think Roberto, he may or may not be joining us today on the stream, but it's always a pleasure to give him a shout out. Hard working. So nope, let's get rid of that theme song. All right, let's go ahead and fire this airplane up, shall we? Let's do it right now. We got ground power, we got battery power. Go batteries on, emergency exit lights, arms, ground power on. Boom. I have not flown the 737 since we last streamed it, so forgive me if I am not doing what you want me to be doing and you think that I am doing things incorrectly. I apologize, because I probably am. We'll go ahead and put you in, actually we'll leave those off for now, we don't need that. Let's just kind of do a little flow overhead here. Everything looks pretty good. Landing altitude is basically 0, so we're going to leave it 0. Flight altitude today, I'm just going to set it while I'm looking at it. We're going up to 340. I just flew this route in real life, a couple days ago? Absolutely bumpy AF. I mean, we had jet stream turbulence. There was a Phenom that got damaged at severe turbulence at 35. We ended up flying, so I did a turn. I went Atlanta, MSY, and back. On the way back from MSY to Atlanta, we flew at 19,000 feet because it was so rough. Talk about burning fuel. All right, everything looks good here for now. We'll leave that as is. Everything looks good up here. I mean, we'll get these into align nav while we're looking at them. We don't need the dome light. You could do all your tests and all that, but yeah, this airplane it is incredible that this airplane is so not advanced for how advanced it is, if that makes any sense. Good old Southwest crippling the 737 advancements. Shaq Oatmeal, there he is. Good to see you, man. Hey, Shaq, I took your advice, man. Here we are. We're in the Citrus 737. All right. What I did notice, so I think I am correct on this. This is my first time using the pmdg Ultimate Flight Tablet, EFB iPad thing here. You can't even control doors and loading via the tablet, correct? You still have to do it via the FMC. Definitely an interesting approach to that. So since that is the way that's done, we'll deal with that here in a minute as far as the loading is concerned. But let's go ahead and do a pause init. We'll go ahead and take the GPS left. We'll bring it back. We'll put it right there. We'll go here. Now what we can do, which is nice, we can do a flight plan request, sim brief. That's the one I want. Atlanta to MSY. Can I set payload and set fuel? Excellent, excellent. And let's go ahead and select the route and request the route, and it should load itself up here. Did you change your name to 737 driver, formerly Airbus driver? Firefly. You're going to get me in trouble, man. You guys are all going to get me in trouble. I swear. Very ultimate is a bit overkill. Yeah. Ultimate is a bit overkill. I agree. Gotta love the citrus ops. Shaq, I didn't realize you were doing some diamond ops last night. Are you using your This is a good question for Shaq. Shaq going through flight training real time. It's awesome to see his progress and him progressing through his flight training. Shaq, how much of a help is having a simulator like Microsoft Flight Simulator to help you kind of get flows of, whether you're doing your own checklist from your flight school or getting used to techniques that you're going to be using in the real airplane? It is a significant help, right? I know we had a discussion last night when we were doing some TBM flying about how the simulator is really a tool, and no one else better to ask than Shaq Oatmeal. He's doing it live right now. So GSX will load the aircraft per sim brief as well. Oh, really, Thrustset? Cool. All right. Well, route plan is, oops, I hit the wrong button there. Route is ready. Uplink is ready. So we'll go ahead and hit load. AirTran 357, TRS 357. Do we need any background lights? We'll go ahead and a little floodlight, make it a little warm and cozy in here. All right, we'll activate and execute. Perfect, just like that. So with the gross weight, we can just click here because it should be the same as SimBrief, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, excuse me, we'll do 0 fuel weight. There's our gross weight. Our cruise altitude, we filed 340. So we'll put 340 right here. Trip cruise reserves, we're taking 5 thou. cost index, we'll do 75. Should be about 40. It would be the optimum, but we're going to stay a little bit lower. We'll execute that. N1 limit, no derate on the takeoff today. We're doing a flaps 5 for departure. Our trim is going to be 23.7, which is 5.14. Remind me to set that. I guess while that, I mean, it makes the setup pretty easy. Let's go ahead and request boarding. Let's go ahead and start that process. Legally Blind Fly says, I love how he does the live studies on a stream. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's really cool. What are we opening doors up top? What's going on? Yeah, we're opening cargo doors. That's what those caution lights are. We'll take a look at our flight plan here. I do like the EFB layout. It seems, I like how this is much easier to see. So one thing that you notice in the Fenix one, when you click to like, I feel like it's hard to scroll all the additional charts. I think this layout is pretty good. Very similar to the Fenix, but very, I like how I can actually see the scroll wheel here. We're on the Trish, right? We're on the Trish. Oh no, that's the arrival.
Do you want to board crew?
Nope, crew's already on board. I'm sorry, what did we file for departure? Pounce 2.
Passengers boarding starting.
Pounce 2 departure. We'll go ahead and select you. We'll pin that down. Pounce 2 off Atlanta. We can also check the weather. The weather's got to be pretty mild because let's go home. There we go. Departure. Winds 100 at 6. Which way you guys want to take off? Let's take off towards New Orleans. Yeah, let's take off. What is that? 2-5? I should know this by now. 2-6, 2-7. I'm based in Atlanta and I don't remember the runway layouts. That's how you know you got too many runways. 10-9. Oh, pinned. Did I pin it? Please tell me I pinned it. I didn't pin it. Gotta get used to it. Gotta get used to this. Airport, 10-9. I did pin it. Didn't know it's not there. A little bit slow. Fly-by-wire still wins with the snappiness of the EFB. We're going to do 2-7 right. 2-7 right for departure. Probably Lima Charlie normally, but we'll do a full length. We'll do a Lima Alpha departure, so we'll start them up both. We'll taxi. Very simple taxi. Coming out 4 south, Lima all the way out. 2-7 right, full length. As far as the SID is concerned, the Pounce 2, it's a very simple departure procedure. Your RNAV it up. Speed says 250 knots. We're going to be fine. We'll accelerate. Top altitude, no ATC, so we'll set our cruise altitude. We'll come over here to the MCP. We'll set our cruise altitude 340. Shift. There we go. I knew that was a little bit faster. 340. Why is it in hundreds? All right. 34,000 feet. Leave our flight directors off. Speeds, we're going to get that in a little bit. We don't need to put our flight directors on yet. Everything else looks good. You could do a little systems check when your brake temps, all that stuff, but we're good. We'll keep that. Now, I think somebody told me that they do that for engine start, so I'm just going to leave that primed up right there. I'm going to leave that on the passenger services with takeoff references, all that's left there. We can zoom this out, make sure we have our actual flight plan. Yep, out to Murden. We actually got to load the departure and arrivals, though, just like a real PDC uplink. So we said 2-7 right on the Pounce. We're going out to Steet. Execute same exact route that I just flew, which is cool. Departure, arrivals, MSY. Why are we going off 9 left? Real world departing east. Well, real world can bite me. The winds are basically... What are the winds again? 100 at 6. Let's take off with a tailwind. We'll save 15 minutes if we go off 2-7s. And if ATC comes on, then we can swap it around. You guys can see a runway change, but guess what? With winds 6 knots at 100 degrees, we can take off 2-7. And Atlanta likes to use a tailwind sometimes too, so it's probably more realistic to use a tailwind. Arrivals, though, into MSY. Right now, the arrival METAR 060 at 10. Alright, so 060 at 10 in MSY. Let's see. We could probably... What'd I say? 060? I kind of want to land on 2 with the crosswind because it's a shorter runway and I want to do flaps 40 and it's more spicy. Should we land on 2? Let me look at that trash one, Arnav. Comes in, trash one. This will put us on a great approach for 2. So let's do that. Let's go approach. ILS Loc 2. We'll pin that one. We'll take it with the crosswind. Because I want to do a flaps 40 landing on runway 2. So we'll land 2 with the crosswind. That's all loaded up. The star, New Orleans, when you fly to New Orleans real life, I mean, you don't even fly the whole star half the time. I mean, they pretty much, when you come across, what is it, Murden, they most likely give you like direct trash or RAOP, and then they just put you on a heading. Very chill flying down to MSY in real life. I like flying down there. Departures, there's no SIDS. You literally just fly runway heading, get a vector, old school. So if you want to do your no practice, your no flight director takeoffs, that's one that we haven't done in recent times. We should do that in the Airbus. But no flight director takeoffs, no auto thrust. This is a good airport to kind of refresh your procedures on all that. Because it's good to refresh it, because when you have an MEL that makes you do that, you want to at least have done it within a reasonable amount of time so you feel comfortable. But everything else looks good. All right, so we're pretty much set to go here as far as the box is concerned. We'll leave our 10.9 page up. We'll go back to the performance tool, Hartsfield. We'll import from flight plan, import from aircraft, and import weather. Calculate. Airport altitude is required. Runway ID. We're going to do opposite direction, make everybody mad. 27 right. Calculate. Oh, altitude, dry. There we go. Ryan, good to see you. Good evening. All right, let's see. Flaps 1. We're doing flaps 5 for cinematic, though. Can I change it? Can I force it? Let's force a flaps 5 for cinematic and sound purposes. Recalculate that. Flaps 5, N185. Man, this is, you could do a really reduced takeoff on this. 23, 26, 30. 23, 26, 30. Oh, did I never select ILS2? I didn't. I don't think we have the trash in there. I may not have updated my oh, why are these different? Why are these different than the EFB? Let's use these speeds then. I'm going to use these speeds instead of EFB speeds. 27 right, gross weight 123.1. RC Flyer. Thank you so much for gifting the 5 memberships to the channel. Very kind of you, sir. Appreciate the support. Now, if you pick up a membership from RC Flyer, make sure you shout them out and say thank you. Very kind of you. Oh, no D-rate. That's what it is, Kyle. You're right. I totally forgot. I have the D-rated numbers in the EFB. You're right. That's right. We're gonna do a no D-rate. The 700. I love the way it's a rocket ship, especially with no D-rate. What's up, V1? Just got off training for January in the Caravan. Nice. I was supposed to fly the PC-12, but they switched me to the 208. Oh, man, that's like going from a Ferrari to a minivan. Lost in space. No worries, man. Enjoy it. Roll with the punches. Caravan will be plenty fun. It's still a PT-6, right? You could be flying a 206. You have my coffee all set for engine startup. To Qatari, I'm ready, man. No flexing on this channel. Aviatornet, good to see you. Can you do a TOB in the PMDG? More thrust than no D-rate. Is that real? If that's correct, let me do it. So let me go back to the index. Perf N1 limit. What do you mean a TO? Oh, a takeoff bump? Chat, should we do a takeoff bump? 26K thrust at a moderately lightly loaded 737-700? I think we should do it. But we only have 70 likes. I need to see 100, because I don't fly 737s very often on this channel. So if you want to see a 26K bump takeoff when it is absolutely not necessary and see me try to tame this rocket ship, smash down that like button. We need 150 likes and I will do a TOB with a 26K thrust takeoff. Until then, though, we're going to be super mid with a regular, whatever it is, 94%. Smash down that like button for more power. Ryan R., thank you for the support. 6 months already. Thanks for everything. Hey, Ryan R., thank you for the support, my friend. Glad to have you on board, man. All right, let's go ahead and get the rest of our overhead done. I don't remember if you're supposed to turn that on or off after that. We'll just do it right now. Everything else looks good. Logo light should have been on. Chicks dig logo lights. I forgot to turn that on in my overhead flow. Anti-collision, everything else looks good here. Flight altitude is set. APU is on, so let's go APU generator on. Ground power is off. We'll disconnect that. We'll go ahead and put chime in auto, or I guess chime only. We don't need that. That used to be a no smoking sign. We'll put seatbelts on. A's on, B's off. Citrus. What does Southwest do? Southwest has them all on, don't they? We'll just do what Southwest does. So I think Southwest has got them all on. APU bleeds. Packs are off. APU is coming up. Auto on the isolation valve, I think. Probe heats after start. We'll do window heat right now. Bleeds off, packs off, so we don't have dual bleed. I think that's semi-correct. Close enough for government work. All right, let's go ahead and prepare for pushback and departure. Let's also put in our 122.8. And let's also put in a transponder squawk code of 2000. Well, nobody's online, so we'll just squawk altitude right now. 150 likes. We got it. You guys smashed it. Oh, I appreciate the support, guys. Very awesome. I appreciate that. It does make a difference when you guys smash that like button. So appreciate you. Let's come down here and modify some of our speeds. So let's go back to perf N1 limit 26K TOB. All right, let's go ahead and take off. Flaps 5, 18, 21, 31. I guess it's the same speeds. So it's basically saying you're ridiculous. 26K bump, 98.6 on the N1s. Absolutely juice. What do we put up here? V2. Let's put V2 of 131. 131 is set, and we are getting ready for a departure. We'll go ahead and get the anti-collision on. All right. Oh, we have to remove chocks. Do we still have to remove chocks? Nose left, tail right. Brakes release, clear to push. I don't know why we don't have sounds. Here we go. We're getting out of here. Aaron, good to see you, man. We are going to 27 right. We're going to trigger a lot of people by going to 27 right. But we're going to do it. Need to fix this camera. I don't know. You got to figure out a new yoke view because it just turns into arm cam. Do you guys even want to see the yoke? Like, do you even care? Lord Al-Barky. Love the 7.3. Hey, man, I like this. I like the pmdg. They did a really good job. I feel like we should have more bleed pressure, but do I leave that open? Doesn't matter because it's auto, right? Close enough. There goes our AirTran stairs. I love that. Base level at maximum. You do know you have to get clearance from NASA too if you use a thrust bump on the 700. Romulus, I've never done thrust bump on the 700. This is my first time ever doing it. So it should be pretty interesting. Should be pretty interesting. Are we not getting any more After Dark podcasts? Jordan, no, they will be coming. It's hard to do it, man. We basically did an After Dark stream yesterday. We did a members on. We did TBM and chill last night. Engine bleeds on.
Traffic EG2 Tango Delta, taking 4 staff bump.
Really? You're supposed to have engine bleeds on for start? I guess it makes sense. Brakes are set. All right, let's go ahead and start them up, shall we? I think everything is right. We're going to use, what's today? Today is odd, so let's use left and ground 2 like Southwest does. Everybody's going to be super happy because we've got... All right, shh. I love the engine start levers. Best part of the throttle.
Atlanta traffic, split wings 1441, pushing back Delta 4.
The PMDG sounds are really good, Tom. I agree with you. Lord Albarki, this throttle is from Throttletek. There's a link in the description. If Nightbot ever joins, exclamation point throttle will also bring you there. Highly recommend. But these are the Throttletek. These are the G-Max. So they have the new start switches. There are versions where you can get the old traditional levers. I have, this one is like the newer one, so I almost like this because I can use it more for like, they have a 7.8 one too, but I can use it for the 7.8, or when you use the Maxes. All the new Maxes that are being delivered to Southwest have the new start switches. So, all right, there's the pin out front. We got a good start on number 2. Let's go ahead and ground engine 1. Here we go. Gosh, that's pretty sweet. I think we left Nightbot in Tahoe last night. That was a fun little stream in the TBM. Sure was. Starter valve open. All right, starter valve is closed. All right, let me go ahead and do this. We don't need center tank fuel. We need generator 1. We need generator 2. We don't need the APU anymore, so that can come off. Seatbelts are on. The lights are out over there. Probe heat's coming on. Engine and ice is not required. Hydraulics are set. This can go back to both. These go to cont or flight? I think they go to cont. Continuous. Everything else looks good. Wing lights are off. We're going to go auto, off, auto, auto. So we get pressurization. Hey, look at that. 1930s tech. We're going to go RTO. We're also going to select flaps 5 from the juice view right here. Oh yeah, we need to set trim. Thanks, Benji. Flap sounds are so good. I had it cranked up there for wing nut and turn them down a little bit. Flap sounds on, I mean, PMDG has really knocked it out of the park, man. This airplane is really nice. What is it? 5.1.
Check 333. We're lined up.
Thank you, sir. We don't arm the speed brake for takeoff, right? So let's go ahead and go brakes off. Config check. Let's go. Atlanta traffic, Citrus 357 taxi and 27 ride via Lima, Atlanta. You're joining first flight with the mini FCU. Hey, Aaron, that's awesome, man. Are you in the fly-by-wire? Uh-oh, we have no tiller input. Hold on. Somebody hold the phone. We are not going to taxi with them. Wow, that feels really awkward to taxi with rudders. Stand by. I need to. I've been so spoiled using the tiller. We need to config tiller in the thing here. Let's go back down. I don't think I have it configured for some reason. Alright, let me go through the hieroglyphics of trying to find this PMDG setup. Options, simulation, sync barrows. Yeah, we definitely want to do that. Show thrust lever position, no. And overrun, high idle and flared, no.
Atlanta traffic
Airspeed alive, no.
Tackling show 09 left via Lima.
Positive D. Yokes move when lowered, no. No.
09 left wind.
Tiller plus rudder. Parking brake, we'll leave it on simple, it's fine.
Wind.
Rudder only. Tiller plus rudder.
Traffic, Giant 5 Lima Yankee, taxi to runway 26 left via Alpha, runway 26 right, and above.
Got to change tiller in the EFB.
Atlanta traffic, Delta 1225, taxiing runway 9 left via Lima. Atlanta traffic.
Wow. Got some Swisher Sweets and Jameson. Alright, where's tiller in this thing here?
Traffic, Cactus 333, departing 9 left.
Cactus 333! Oh, Team Vodka. I don't see anything in there for tiller use. That's not in there. It wouldn't be in the EFB unless there's another.
Traffic, EVT Tango Delta, lining up 09 left.
It's not in the EFB. Rudder only.
Traffic, back and forth 7 Alpha Tango, changing departure runway to 9 left, due to steer pressure.
Steering hardware type, rudder only? Nope, that's not it. I got. Oh, you know what? It's a heart. It's my tiller is not even. Oh, look at that guy taking off. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. I think it's a hardware. I think my. Nope. I don't know if it's being registered. I don't think it's plugged. I think it might have fallen out of the. Yeah, it's not in there. Hold on. Give me a second.
Atlanta traffic, Spirit wing 1441, we are holding short Lima.
Alright, Spirit Wings, thanks for that. I'll pull out on the Lima ahead of you.
Alright. Huh. Alright, I guess it's not. I guess we're going to be tillerless today. That's weird. We got no tiller. I'll leave it on. Let's put it on the PMDG profile. Hold on.
Atlanta traffic, easy 2 Tango Delta, will be departing 9 left, obviously the correct runway.
Alright, well. Oh well. We're going tillerless. Tiller's in op, chat. Tiller's in op. This is going to be interesting. We're going to taxi with the rudders. Oh well. Here we go. Let's get out of here. Oh wait. Hey! We got it back. We got it back. We're good to go now. Crisis averted. Maybe we just needed to unplug and replug. There goes the sleazy jet. Flaunting the tiller and Costco membership has finally caught up to you. You're back in touch with the common man. Havoc. Speaking of Costco, we're going to be going to Costco Friday. Can't wait for that. I love a good Costco run. Flight directors are on. I'll get the auto throttle here in a little bit. We are LNAV, VNAV off the ground. Look at all these tryhards going to the right runway. They have to be rolling for the tiller to move? Really? Interesting. I still don't know why they don't have lights on the nose wheel. We do have the like a newer lighting config here, so I guess we're kind of pretending this is a retrofitted old school airplane. Poor guy's having to dial in altitudes using a mouse.
Atlanta traffic EasyJet 2 Tango Delta, passing 4000 on the pound 2 for 380. Last call, Atlanta.
Two.
Seal.
Hey, Atlanta traffic, Delta 1225 lining up, runway 9 left, Lima, Atlanta traffic.
What airline do you want to fly for while in flight training? What airline did you want to fly for while in flight training? You know, believe it or not, Ryan, when I was in flight training, my goal was to be a corporate. I wanted to be in the corporate world. I wanted to fly corporate jets around. That was my initial goal. I wasn't even, like, an airline to fly for wasn't even part of the goal. It never was, because I always wanted to fly corporate jets. Until I started flying corporate jets and realized I don't want to do that for the rest of my life. Hindsight being 2020, I should have just went to US Air. Or no, actually it would have been America West. Should have just went to America West. To Qatar you can. I just didn't mess with it. It's actually, I saw that it wasn't the old school one, and I like this better because there's less than, you know, you only have 2 landing lights instead of 47 of them. So, a little bit more modern. Does the schedule suck as a corporate pilot, bomb tech? It really depends, man. It really depends on who you're flying corporate for. I was flying Part 91, which is an unscheduled, so you basically, in my position, I was operating a citation for 2 owners.
Atlanta traffic.
And, you know, you're kind of you are their pilot, so you're kind of on call all the time. And it's not that I had a terrible schedule with them. It was actually a really good Part 91 job. But when I looked at the more stable, if you will, corporate gigs like Part 135 operations, like a FlexJet or ExoJet, NetJets, that schedule didn't appeal to me. So that's when I ended up making the change. I got a Stream Deck on Black Friday. Having fun mapping it to PMDG and SPAD is pretty amazing, but a lot of work to configure Romulus. I bet you're like the SPAD professional, man. You're the SPAD professional. All right, traffic's on. Airport data, we don't need that on. Do we need regular data? No, we don't need that either. Pretty bland ND display, but I guess there's nothing really to put on there. All right, we're LNAV, VNAV. Flight Director 1, Flight Director 2 will arm the auto throttle. Everything else is good to go. We can get rid of that engine page down there. Make it a little bit more standard. I'll put this on the FMC legs page. There we go. Taxing out. What was wrong with corporate flying? Nothing was wrong with it, Thruttletek. I just didn't want that. I didn't want that schedule for my life. It didn't seem. I had buddies that were flying at the airlines or just started getting on at the airlines.
And the traffic still wing 1441.
I wanted that much more than corporate. And then I started to get a big jet syndrome, shiny jet syndrome. I wanted that underwing. So that's the underwing right there. I had a case of the underwing, and I really wanted to fly something that had underwing mounted engines. So when I was my initial, it's kind of a long story. I'm sure we can get into it on our ultra long haul, but long story really short. I went corporate, I went freight, and then I was going to go back to corporate, but I didn't. I went back to I went to the airlines. My buddy sent me a picture of a brand new E-170 at Washington National, parked in front of the terminal building in Sunset, and I was looking at that in the cockpit of, I think we were actually all on the Metroliner at the time, freezing our butts off. It's like minus 10, blowing snow, and we're all huddled up in this Metroliner, and my buddy sent me that picture, and we had gone to flight school together, and I'm pretty sure we all collectively agreed at that point, it's like, that is what we signed up to do. What are we doing with our lives? So then the applications started going out to various regional airlines. But that is a long story, really abbreviated.
Atlanta traffic wing 1441, passing 2,500 feet.
Colombian ATC is on, Team Vodka? Oh man, we got a double stream. Just kidding. Alright, we're going to stop here. We got to take a look. Because we are the oddball here, taking off on the wrong runway, we're going to make sure we don't cut anybody off. So we'll close that, or turn that off rather. When I switch views, I get that crazy stutter. Anybody else down there? I don't think so. Oh, there's one guy on the runway.
Atlanta traffic, Alpaca 47 Alpha Tango, taking off runway 9 your left, watching out for any oddballs on the other end of the runway. Atlanta traffic.
We'll wait for you, then we'll take the runway.
That makes good thing to do. Thanks.
We'll wait for the, let's see, where's the best view for this here? Nope.
Line left cruise strong.
That's right. We should see an Alpaca taking off here. Underwings, I like chalkage. Basically, AJ. Is there an option for backup nav, or was that only on the classics? Pilot Boy, I don't know. I'm not sure. I know we have backup nav on the Airbus. Oh yeah, recording the takeoff. Who was that? That's what we're going to do. We're going to start recording takeoffs because we can save them. Like, well, wouldn't it be so cool to watch your takeoffs? All right, flight recorder. Hopefully it doesn't like make performance issues. I don't think it will. But I will record the takeoff so on landing, after landing, we can watch the. We can watch it. Fix my tiller cam. What's wrong with my tiller cam? This is yoke cam, man. There goes the Alpaca. Atlanta traffic, Citrus 357, taking runway 27 right for departure, Atlanta traffic. It's basically arm viewer. There's nothing I can do about it, Team Vodka. Alright. Recording is on for the takeoff. Here we go. Brakes released. I like having that brake release down there as well. Let's go. Let's go to New Orleans. I love the breakaway thrust. Very good breakaway thrust simulation. Good ground friction. Alright, let's actually line up.
Atlanta traffic, Alpaca 47 Alpha Tango, crossing 3,600 inbound ticket, last call Atlanta.
Two. Long live the Air Tran. Yes, sir. The livery is clean. I love this livery, Fly Guy. I love it. What? Auto throttle. Interesting. All right. Yoga's in chat. Let's do it from here. Spool them up, pity. We have a Toga button on the stick, or on the throttle. Yoga. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta pay attention. Look at the acceleration. Look at the trend arrow. Oh no, why is our auto throttle clicked off? Oh jeez. Oh, we're at 100. Uh-oh, we got bugs. Oh my word. Positive rate, give it. This is space shuttle mode. I know Flight Deck to Sim always says 20 degrees of pitch, but we're doing this for fun. Look at this. 6,000 feet a minute. All right, we got L nav, V nav speed, N1 is holding. That's basically Fly Navy F-18 status right there. That was awesome. That was 100% worth it. Definitely unnecessary. That was so worth it, though. We're going ballistic, Mav. Oh, man. Flaps 1. Guys, we're going to have to fly this airplane more. This airplane feels so good to hand fly. This airplane feels so good to hand fly. Flaps 0. Definitely no Airbus, Mike Jones. Maybe a 319 light on Toga. We're good. We're in climb thrust. Accelerating 250. Let's go ahead and not accelerate past 250. Man, look at that pitch required to maintain 250 knots. 15 degrees. Good performance today. Let's see if it's more like 12 degrees.
Alexander traffic at 5 Lima Yankee for 5,000 feet on the bound to departure.
So the Airbus 10 and 250 is about what you get at climb thrust. This is pretty comparable, actually. We were just trying to slow down back to 250. Look at that. Hand-flown juice. Absolute juice out of here. This makes me want that 319. Getting ready to go through 10,000 feet. We'll kill all these. We go off, off, wing lights off, logos off. And we'll do the, I know everyone loves to do this, little 10,000 footer. What was that? This airplane hand flies really nice. Let's enjoy some of these lame views though. Midday Microsoft Flight Sim. All right, Command A, LNAV, VNAV speed. Command is green there. We'll go with full screen cam. Oh, I need to stop the recording, and I got to save it. That's going to be, oh my gosh, chat. We recorded the takeoff, so we're going to be able to watch that in multiple views. Make sure you stick around for after the stream when we land, because we're going to have to watch that. So this is our 737 takeoff. I will save the replay. That is saved. Absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. All right, everything else is looking good here. Let me just make sure we did everything right. Our thrust is normal. Fuel is good. We're climbing. Cabin is pressurizing. All the important things are done. Let's enjoy some views going out over western Georgia. The takeoff recording is going to be absolutely juicy, Flight Sim guy. I totally forgot we were recording it. That was, the acceleration was, that was insane. Now, I know we're supposed to be 20 degrees max, but if I went 20 degrees max, it would have been, we would have been retracting flaps instantaneously. Oh yeah, gear off. Thank you. Gear lever off. I forgot. There we go. 1940 called. They want their gear lever off position back. I'll record. Yeah, Jeff L. Yeah, that's the trick. Is I got to make sure I record landing instead of hitting replay. Regarding the auto throttle clicking off, apparently you have to spool up and carefully match thrust before Toga. Romulus. Okay, I will do that next time. Maybe if we get there quick enough, maybe we'll do a return leg. I don't know. This airplane's really fun to fly. What time do I have to go to work tomorrow? I don't think I have to go until like mid-afternoon. But we have to talk about our ultra long haul this weekend. So I already got the ignition. Ignition's off, D-Doc. We're getting ready to go through 18,000 feet. We'll set the standard. Nope, that's not right. Yep. Set standards, STD for you, me, and the jump seater. Everything else looks good. So I really wanted to do Saturday into Sunday, but I almost think Friday into Saturday would be better because I've got some stuff I want to do on Saturday afternoon. And I don't want to rush. I don't want to be rushing the long haul. So, at least the beginning. Like, I mean, it's a 12-hour flight. So for the at least, I say 2 to 3 hours of the stream when I'm there, we're going to take our time. We have to load up a 747-8. We're taking max fuel, full fuel, as heavy as I can get it. We're taking max takeoff weight. It's going to be an absolute spice one. So we're going to be doing a little bit longer on the preparation, not to mention our flight plan. That's going to be crazy long. We got to make sure that's all correct. But we might end up having to switch to a Friday PM to a Saturday AM. Also because a lot of the folks that would want to watch the landing that are watching from Australia, New Zealand over there, it's going to be Monday morning at like 4 a.m. for them. So it's, I don't know. It's a long shot, but I'm still hoping for a PMDG 74 SP. SP is a long shot to Qatari, but you may actually get a PMDG 74. Who knows? Does the Max have the off position on the gear, or did they? I don't know, Kyle. I don't know. I have to check. I have to. Someone that's a Max driver channel probably has it. RIP Australia. So we got to make sure I'll make sure I match those throttles up though, Romulus, on that next takeoff. This is looking pretty darn good though. The wing textures, PMDG wing textures are pretty good. I still think the textures. What do you guys think? I think the textures on the Fenix are better. As far as, like making it look real. Like, this is really good, but maybe it's a livery thing too. I think the Fenix wins. It's close. I think the Fenix wins as far as textures are concerned. Max has up and down, not off. All right, cool, Dreamer. Thanks for letting us know. I kind of figured they had to do some. They got to do some advancements, right? With these Maxes that change in the start switches or the start levers, get rid of the off position. Max is up and down. All right, cool. Little late to the party, better to, hey, Delta Tango, if you're late, just wind back a few minutes. Watch that takeoff roll. We recorded it, so we're going to have a stunning replay session after the conclusion of the stream into New Orleans. Because we'll watch the landing in New Orleans, and then we'll... Actually, I don't know the best way to do it. I guess we'll watch the takeoff first. We'll see. But either way, we'll see how it works out. I haven't recorded takeoffs before, but I don't see why it wouldn't be an issue. How will you go about with the Max stream? How will you go about with the Max stream? What do you mean? My wife is going to China today for a month to visit family, so I'll be available to watch the whole long haul. Well, Thrust set, that makes one of us, man. I don't even know. So I have two options. We can go super hardcore, and I can bring an air mattress to the office and set up like a crew rest facility, a crew bunk. And there's no way I'm sitting. It's probably going to be about a 14-hour stream, all said and done. 12-hour flight, 14 hours, give or take an hour on the front end, back end maybe, depending on what we have going on. And the catch to that is, if you want to see the landing, which most people always want to see the landing, you're going to have to watch it live, unless I can figure out. I don't think I want to double up this. Try to do 2 streams. You won't be able to watch the landing on replay because YouTube is going to cut it off at 12 hours. So, if you want to watch landing, you have to watch it live. And I don't know if I should make a little crew rest facility in the office or just go home and pray that nothing happens to the airplane. I can still monitor the chat. I can manage the chat from at home. I always watch replay of any part of the stream I miss, otherwise guaranteed to be the part with all the amazing stuff. Yeah. The thing is, 12 hours, though, YouTube will cut off any VOD, so you won't be able to watch anything after 12 hours on replay, which is kind of silly. PMDG though. PMDG showing up. Excuse me. PMDG is showing out today. Kyle, do some research, but I'm pretty sure it's 12. I'm fairly confident it's 12 hours. Skyfall, I'm thinking of changing to Friday. If I will have a definitive answer for y'all by tonight or tomorrow morning. So by tomorrow at noon, I'll have a definitive answer. If I have to adjust it, I'm just going to adjust. I'm not going to reschedule it. I'm just going to move the time from the stream that's already pre-scheduled. So if you just go there and make sure your notification is on for that stream or hit the like button on that stream, and when it goes live, it should notify you on YouTube that we're going live, whatever time it is. Because the stream is already loaded up. I've already loaded up the thumbnail. I got a preview trailer on there, which I think is the absolute juice. Something about the Queen, man. 7.4 Queen is just so awesome. I'm so excited for it. I'm excited for this long haul. This is going to be a record setter for me, and I don't remember last time I saw a 14-hour flight attempted to be done on YouTube. There's so much that can go wrong, especially with my setup, because we have the amount of frames that could be dropping, the intermittent, I mean, the power could drop out. I got a backup battery pack, but I don't know if it will, if it's enough to hold it completely live, if it goes out, for how long. There is so much that can go wrong. We have the odds stacked against us greatly. I am fairly confident we will have frame drops at some point during the stream, so we're just going to have to roll with it. We're going to have to let them. We know at this point that there's really nothing we can do other than let it run its course. If we get frame drops, we're just going to have to let it do its thing. But if we can complete it, it will be something. The poll has the original time winning. I know it has the original time winning, Tom, but remember, if I don't like the outcome of the poll, I'll just veto it. This is not a democracy. This is more like a dictatorship. What's up, Jonathan? Good to see you, man. Can you show me how you create the rings? The rings? Traffic. You want to press your traffic push button. Meh. We don't have a star loaded, so after Murden, let's do this. After Meridian, let me go here, because I don't have the right star, apparently. Can we do the Audad? Isn't that the same? What did we used to always do? OLED. We could do the OLED. Approach ILS runway 2. We don't want to do OLED. Actually, we do OLED. Well, we don't want to go to OLED, but we do want to do our. I think I want to do a left downwind because I love flying over the swamp here, and I want to see if there's some houses there. So in real life, the last time I went to New Orleans, we flew. I'll tell you what. Let's do this. I'm just going to put the airport. We'll just say Murden direct New Orleans. That's not out of the realm of possibility either, and we're level at 340. Wow, that was a fast climb. Let's go ahead and get the seatbelt sign off. You're now free to move about the cabin. Go ahead and get yourself some salted peanuts. Let's go outside and enjoy this livery. Oh, this livery is the juice. Hey, look, we're formation flying. Is that an Atlas? That's a 748 or 744. I'm surprised we're not getting any TCAS warnings. Is our TCAS on? TARA. We have an Atlas 7.4 off our wing. Atlas 7.4, about 30 miles, correction, about 200 miles east of New Orleans. You on freak? Can we call him up? Let's look on Vatastic. Let's see who that is. I don't think that's nobody on our flight, is it? I think that's just a random.
Yeah, hello, I'm here, Captain.
Oh, he is there. Giant 15 Lima. Oh, he is part of our flight. Oh, okay. All right. I thought we just ran into a random 7.4 crossing. That is so cool. That is so cool. Are you at 340 or 350?
340.
We're just off. I'll tell you what, we'll step climb up. Okay, we're right off your left wing. We'll climb up to 35.
I can go slower than you. What is your cruise speed?
No worries, I'm going up to 35. We're doing 80 Mach for Citrus 357. Alright, N1, we're going to
I
climb
will
up.
try to be behind you. We can manage it.
No worries. Y'all need to choose different flight levels. We'll stagger. We're going to climb up and out. That is pretty cool, though. I love the A on this here. Fly Navy, not again. Team Vodka, I don't have the Trash 1 in my box because I don't have the updated air rack. Gigalotti graphics settings. You know what? I just messed with them yesterday. Why does it look bad? I tried squeezing some more frames out because I've been having some issues with, it was really with the TBM and trying to run the GTN. I was trying to see if I can load or free up some frames. Why does my sim look bad? I think I changed a couple things. I think I went back to high end and then put some stuff back on ultra. I used to run pretty much ultra with a couple highs. The old Arrival is the Rhythm 2. Ah, that's what it is. Yeah, we don't have the Rhythm 2. That's a cool shot, though. That's still awesome. Oh, yeah, we got to change pressurization. Oh, well, 1,000 feet. We'll be a little over PSI. Turn into Helios. Oh, I might have the Rhythm 2. It's fine. We'll just go direct MSY after. No, I'm not going to load it up. Y'all want to work too hard. Just go direct. Real life, we get direct like 80% of the time anyway. Distance rings. Ooh, distance rings for the Fenix. It's a fix info, so you got to go to your fix info page. And you could do the same in the 7.3, I believe, right? So you come down here, we can go to fix page, fix radius. So we could do MEI. And let's put a 30. We don't want to do that. We want to do a distance, not a radial. So we'll do 30 miles. There we go. So now we should have a 30-mile ring around, there it is. 30-mile ring around Meridian VOR. So again, that's you just go to your fix page, boom, fix info, put in the fix, and you have a radial, which has got to be 1 through 360 or distance, and then it'll show you. So right now, 30-mile ring to that ring, 1915. It's pretty cool. Distance go 89. I mean, it gives you a little bit more information than the Airbus fix info does. So that's kind of cool. But let's go ahead and go back to our Prague page, TOD, so descent page. Where's the distance to? 214 miles and 350 on the pressurization. Thank you. 35 is set. I don't have the updated Eric, and I have the Trash 1. Let me double check, make sure I didn't miss it. MSY arrivals, Audad, Minster, OLED. That's it. Rhythm 4, off MEI. ILS 02. There you go. You happy, Team Vodka? So now we got to go back here. So after we're going to paste this MEI instead of Murden, which this is not. So this is actually more fake than what I was doing, Team Vodka. So I hope you're happy. Now we're doing more of a fake arrival because MEI, they don't give you direct MEI anymore. It's MERDN. But we'll do the old rhythm arrival to make Team Vodka happy. So the rhythm arrival is loaded up. I don't know what it's on the chart because I don't have the charts. I'm finally done with flight school in Iasland. Very cool, Javier. Very cool. What would you choose? 737 on an Irish LCC or an A320 for your first job? Javier, don't think about this is what I tell everybody, even in the U.S., man. If you have the option, if you're fortunate enough to have the option of where you want to go, it's cool. You can see the LEDs in there. If you have the option of where you want to fly, go to the airline or take the job that has the base that you want to live in. Because you don't want to commute. I'm telling you right now, commuting is not fun. So go to the airline that has the base that you want to live in. That's number one. If they both have the base you want to live in, go to the one that has the best benefits. All right, because an airplane's an airplane, man. At the end of the day, an airplane is an airplane. You push the stick forward, the houses get bigger. You pull the sticks back, the houses get smaller. Now, if everything is pretty much equal across the board and you get to choose, you want Airbus or 737, Airbus is a hell of a lot less work than the 737. It's more comfortable, it's quieter, you got a tray table. It's a joy of an airplane to be on. 737, it's going to be working a little bit harder, man. Alexandra Bellini, 25 months. Thank you for the continued support, Alexandra. Hello, V1. Pretty funny, that PC-12 stream. Man, that PC-12 stream, when we had to go around in Colombia, and I watched that replay, like, I don't know, probably 5 times. I don't know what was so funny about it, but you just hear it in reverse. I mean, the sound set is so good on the PC-12. When you're watching the replay, it just sounds like a bad landing. Everything sounds like it's bad. You hear it go into reverse and then immediately try to come out of reverse. You hear the governor go, it's just so funny, man. The dust and the grass. That's a top highlight for the year of streaming for sure. I was dying on that one. Wingnut says the A320 is definitely a better airframe, but I think the Boeing interface avionics are superior, at least more intuitive. Should we ban him now? The Boeing interface avionics are superior? Says the Adopt-A-Bus driver. I don't know. So you definitely have an advantage with being able to get vertical profiling and all that. I think you are correct as far as the avionics are concerned. But Airbus is rapidly changing. If you can get on Airbus that has FMS2, Release 2 candidates, and then you have an airline that pays for like all of the bells and whistles of the avionics, like the vertical profiling, the automatic flap decel speeds, and all that, then I think it's pretty comparable. But yeah, if you just look at a current classic 320 with the traditional avionics, you can get more information from your avionics than a 7.3. I think that's a fair statement. Not good. Kyle, I had to watch that. Somebody posted the American-made clip when he's taking off and trimming the trees. So funny, man. And then what also got me too is the stick shaker. You can hear the shaker go off. I think on the last replay I did after I already signed off, I did a replay from the cabin view, and you can hear all the alarms going off in the cockpit. You can hear the shaker going off. Just funny. Wingnut, no, the Fenix is actually a very old classic FMS 1 release candidate 1 type of avionics. The Fenix is your more traditional avionics suite, but there are definitely Airbuses out there with more advanced avionics. Even the Neos that we have now are more advanced, like little things like if you do a direct 2 on one side, both pilots can see it. You can change the cost index speeds in the descent. You're not locked out. You don't have to recruise it. So even the base FMS2 variant has quite a few more features, but the FMS2 release candidate 2 for, I believe it's the Honeywell. Is it Honeywell? We need chaos here. Has even more features. And you can even get vertical profiling. Basically what they're doing is they're making the 320 have the same avionics suite as the A350. So Airbus's goal, the whole thing behind it's actually called the One Cockpit Initiative from Airbus, and they're trying to bring up these older airplanes like the Airbus and match the tech that's in the A350. That's kind of the goal. That's the reason behind all this stuff that's happening on the FMS2, etc., etc. 59 knot headwind. Man, maybe we should do a return leg. Should we do a return leg, chat? It'd be kind of fun to do a return leg, wouldn't it? I love the Tran livery. Very nostalgic, yes. Maybe we should go to Orlando. I don't think I have an Orlando scenery, though. I hate to just sign off after one quick leg to New Orleans. Although I do have to go home, and I picked up my my 2 lowers arrived at the Pew Pew shop today, so I need to go finish my build. Ooh, return leg and king airs.
Man, I can't keep up
Uh-oh.
with all these streams. Thanks for the Christmas gift to us.
Mike
Merry
P.
Christmas.
Hey, Mike P. Merry Christmas right back at you, then. Thank you for the $10 bank angle check. Mike P., what are you doing? And let's see, what are you doing on the... I'm trying to drop it, though. I got this dang trip that I can't get rid of. It's a LA overnight, but I think it's the weekend of Christmas Eve. So I want to drop it because I don't want to be in LA on Friday the 22nd. But there is a strong possibility that I'm going to be in LA Friday the 22nd for all day. Like I get in at like 9 or something in the morning. I got to leave early Saturday, but if you're around, man, I'll hit you up. If I can't drop that trip. I'm trying to get rid of it. I'd rather do a turn, but there's no turns available. So either way, Mike P., I appreciate all the support, man. I'm glad you're enjoying the content, and Merry Christmas to you and your fam. Hope everything is a wonderful holiday season. You're welcome on the suggestion. Thank you, Shaq. Appreciate you, man. I like this livery, man. It's good. MSY to PNS short, super short coastal shuttle flight. Oh, yeah, coastal shuttle. Ah, no worries, Mike. No worries, man. We're going to link up one day, man. We're going to link up one day. In my opinion, Tran should have kept a more value jet scheme. That was pretty fun livery. Yeah, I mean, Critter was pretty fun. I just like, my favorite part, though, is the nose here. My top-down view. Let's make sure we're not missing any TODs. No, we're looking good, actually. We're blues. We'll turn it down a little bit. My ears are starting to get a little... It's almost like you have to be back on this view, though. Where's the best view for a set? Ooh. That's kind of fun. That's kind of a fun view right there. V1, I just upgraded on the bus. Heck yeah, congratulations. And loving the reserve life. Get to see more of your streams. CJ Martin, congrats, man. Congrats on the upgrade. That's awesome. And glad you're enjoying the content, too, while you're at it. It's a win-win for everybody. What's cool, too, is my buddy, your name's not Pedro, is it? So when I was telling that abbreviated story before takeoff where we were all on the Metroliner, a lot of us decided that we need to get out of this freight gig. We're trying to stay alive. We're trying to keep our certificates untarnished. One of my buddies that was in that Metroliner with me, he just upgraded as well at the Angry Widget collection of pilots. So it's cool to see that. Do you remember Air Florida? Yes, I do. Cool livery for that one on this Dash 600. Really? There's one on the Dash 600? Shaq, I'll have to do it, man. I haven't flown the Dash 6 in a while. We need to get back on it. I wish they offered... Did any of the 700... I think all the 700 had swinglets, right? What we need a true 500. Somebody make a 500. Why can't PMDG just make a 73500? Or a 300? That'd be cool too. A 500 though, I mean 500 is more and the same avionics, right? Isn't it? What's the 500 cockpit look like? I forget. It really bums me out Southwest didn't put the black glare shield and weight window outlines on the retro tan jets. Yes. Yeah, what was it? What was that retro tan? The Desert Gold? Is that what they called it? What's your opinion on the FAA medical system? It is what it is, man. Just play their game. And if you play stupid games, you're going to win stupid prizes. So cooperate and graduate and get your medical. That's all I can say. Do you guys recommend buying Microsoft Now or wait till 24? Ooh, Robert Del Rey. I mean, if you want to get into it, I would just get 2020 now. Who knows when 24 releases? There might be an announcement this December, but I don't think you're going to see 24 really in high speed until the summer of next year. Summer, fall of next year, maybe. I could be totally wrong, but there's no time like the present, man. No time like the present. What airlines in the U.S. have the best pilot benefits? That depends on what you're looking for. Do you want benefits as in like your monetary benefits, retirement, 401k matching, or do you mean like quality of life benefits, being able to not fly when you don't want to fly, dropping trips? That there's a difference. Basically anything monetary, why can't I say that? Monetary? I don't know why I can't say that word correctly. The Angry Widgets, the Delta, is probably your best bet as far as anything monetarily. That's going to be across the board kind of the benchmark as far as passenger services are concerned in the U.S. I don't want to get into it now. Thank you so much. No worries, Robert Del Rey. Staying alive, pulling the GPU from Metroliner is raising as it gets. Yes, absolutely, John. I saw a video on YouTube last night of a Dash 900 departing Seattle without winglets. Was it Alaska, Mark? I think Alaska has a handful of 900s, right, without any winglets. The winglets are cool and all, but there's nothing like a straight wing Boeing, man. The straight wing Boeing is just it, in my opinion. This livery, though, is so clean on this airplane. We got to do a return leg. Captain Tango, thank you for 18 months of support, my friend. Lots of streams of late. Excellent, thanks. But hey, when I'm not flying in real life, I got to stay busy, right? Appreciate you, Captain Tango. Thank you for the support, man. Even out of the gate, 24, likely not to be fully polished yet. Yes, few favorite airports and many planes may be still need to be functional. Yep. How long does it take to complete installation? I bought online, still on the update screen. Captain Joel, go home, or like if you're at home, you're probably at home. Go to sleep, wake up tomorrow, it should be done. It's going to take a while. Doctors are the hunters of pilots in the wild. Good analogy, Shaq. Ryan Johnson, G4 Allegiant has an amazing schedule for crews. Yes, especially if you want to be home every night. They're all day trips, which you don't deal hotels unless your base is away from home or plane breaks. Yep. That's yeah, so there are definitely options available. Hello from Russia, Mapk, welcome. Their Dash 900s were the original ones that Boeing used to test the Dash 900, and the wings are not structurally built to support winglets. Really? Quickly changed after they entered production. Wow, that's very interesting, John. Did not know that. Yes, the 7.5 without winglets, Kyle, also fantastic. I'm still itching. Bluebird Sim 757 200 American Airlines livery, no winglets, Miami to Toncontin. Miami, that's our first flight. No practice, no preview flights, nothing. I'm just gonna make sure my bindings work, and we're gonna go. First, we're gonna do it all together. Saw 722. What? 722 yesterday, bro. 27. What's that, Benji? We could look it up. Bro 27. That's a call sign. You probably could look it up. A charter of some sort. That's kind of a cool call sign, bro 27. I'm surprised Wingnut doesn't call himself bro 27 in his RV. Just kidding. Is he still here? Maybe not. Irish LCC gives the most amount of money without many quality of life benefits compared to the 320 on a European Legacy, where the pay is terrible, but QL not that bad. That is so crazy, Javier. It's completely flipped, kind of like what we have in the States. Because like our Legacies, pay is great, quality of life is terrible. LCC's pay is not great, but quality of life is pretty good. Man, that's a tough one, Javier. What's the most important to you, man? What's the most important to you? Also, long-term, think long-term. Think growth, you know, who's got the most, where are you going to have the most movement, too? That's a big one. Like, where can you get to the left seat faster? Stop at V1, all the 7.5 naked winglet talk. Next thing you know, it's back to the TVM Korean Jazz. It's either that, AJ, or we're going to be back on the Flight Factor 7.5 and X-Plane. Ugh. Hello from Brazil, Robson. Welcome. Have you ever been in a Healy? Yes. Yes, Pilot Boy, I have. Multiple times. Korean jazz was great. We need more of it. We sure do. Let's take a look, see what everything is doing right now. We should be getting close. Oh yeah, we need to, they descend us early here too, and I want to see the swamps up close. Let's descend and maintain 240. Because you come in low over Lake, what's it called? We're going to go over the Bull Shark Lake together. Give you guys a little history lesson. Down we go. We're going to start our descent early. We'll bump up the sounds, reel in the realism. I tuned out when you chose AA over Delder. Widget Black Nose for the 7.5. No worries, Wingnut. Hey, the Widget Black Nose 7.5 is iconic as well. But something about the brushed aluminum, man. Brushed aluminum 7.5. Brushed aluminum over everybody had painted airplanes, man. American was doing it different. Brushed aluminum 7.5 for the win. Call sign from the bro is Coast Rider, and it's a Netherlands airline. Oh, wow, that's very interesting, man. Irish LCC to left seat 2 to 3, European legacy unknown. Man, Javier, that's you got some decisions to make, man. Don't make the wrong one. It's only going to be the most important decision you make for the rest of your life. Good luck. Let me know what you end up choosing. Do you plan on doing any more DCS action on here? Tom, I do. I do, actually. I just, yeah, I don't really have an excuse for you. I do. I updated the sim. I got to get my bindings up. So I have to, if we do DCS, Tom, which we're going to do, we're going to have to dedicate kind of like a week to it because I don't want to be moving peripherals around all the time. So I wanted to get the rest of the civvy stuff out here for a while. And then maybe the week after Christmas, they're doing construction at the office, though. I don't know if I'll be able to do it the week after Christmas. When we do it, we're going to have to kind of do multiple in a row, you know? Let's watch a Green Dots of Qantas 72 with a harrowing event. Any thought? Qantas Flight 72, yeah, that one's pretty wild. That's the one where the airplane dove down, right? Bad data, and they shut the ADIRs off. Are you aware that Ryan International Airlines operated 320s under Tran and were based in Illinois and flew to the West Coast under Tran? Really? Ryan International Airlines. No, I was not aware of that under Tran. That's pretty cool, though. Recorded my takeoff out of Toronto. Heck yeah, headed to O'Hare in the AAL Bare Metal 738. Ooh yeah. Alright, how are we doing? We are... What was that up there? That was weird. There's like some X-plane cloud status. Let's go to plan mode. Let's zoom this down a little bit. Let's step through here. Oisty, then Rayop, and then we'll vector ourselves for the ILS. 02. That looks good. So our flight plan looks good. We'll go back to map mode. We don't need you. Let's take a look at our NIT ref. We're definitely doing flap 40, 125 for cinematic purposes, 111.7 and 016. Let's go ahead and start setting these up. 016. And 111.7 in the nav radios. .111.7 is set on both. 016 is set out of 31 for 240. Let's run some landing data on our fancy EFB. Yeah, they flew them before Tran got the 7.3 for a few months. Wow, that's crazy, Gray Shirt. I don't recall that. That's pretty cool. What were the A320s painted in? Did they have their own livery? Or were there Tran painted 320s? Because I can only remember AirTran 7.3s and the 80s. All right, landing dispatch. What's landing en route? What's the difference? Oh, like in a diversion maybe? Huh. All right, landing. Louis Armstrong, runway is going to be 02. Condition dry. Flaps 40 for cinematic. Flaps packs on, anti-ice off. Import the weather down there. 100 at 9. Does it show you the crosswind at all? Components? Doesn't really. 7,000 feet. So landing distance 7,000. Quick turn. Weight 174 VREF. Where's the landing distance? Does it not calculate the actual distance? Oh, I want landing en route. Okay. That's weird. Alright, here we go. So, Louis Armstrong, 02, dry. Import aircraft details. Landing flaps 40. Packs on, anti-ice off. VREF will add 5. Auto brakes. Let's do auto brakes. We'll do auto brakes 2. Reverser, no credit. That's normal. Calculate that. There we go. Hey. Now we're talking. VREF 129 plus 5 will be 134 with the correction. So do you put... I guess you bug. You don't put 134 here anyway, right? You have to bug 134? Or can I put 134 right there? No. Alright. I guess it'd be 130 because that's a 40 and 125. We need for cinematic en route, exactly. Alright, that looks good. That looks good. I'm curious, do we have an AirTran cabin? Nope, pmdg cabin. Alright. Starting our initial descent. I don't like that. I like the window view better. There we go. So you put the slant in there and you put it on there, 134? I'll do that. I took the BAE 300 out of Telluride IMC. Oh my. Talk about a sketchy departure. 0 viz, no terrain radar, no climb performance. Sketchy or what? Would not in real life for sure. Romulus, yeah, but how exciting was that? Were you going to Denver? How nice was it when you landed and then you helped, like, feel successful? You've completed the mission. Yeah, BAE 300 at a Telluride IMC. We need to go. We need to pay a visit to Colorado. We need to take some Fokkers in there, or King Airs in there. King Airs, Telluride, Aspen. Do a little ski stream up in Aspen. Ooh, that's a thought. Let's see, it's 2:30. Do we do a return leg, or we do a second stream of King Airs? A little Telluride, Aspen. I fucking love Colorado. Turboprop tour, exactly, AJ. Oh, you were headed to Boise. Nice, Romulus. What airline were you flying, Romulus? It was a hybrid of the AirTran and Ryan International. I'll post on Discord after. Gray shirt, yeah. I'm curious to see what that looks like, man. That's cool. Check the weights in the calculator to make sure they are correct. FMC is current weight, not predicted weight. All right. Well, our current weight is 117.4. And this is, that's predicted, isn't it? How do you... Oh. There we go. Calculate. Just added a few feet. That's fine. 55, 60. Still good. VREF added. VREF 129. So it's only off by 1 knot. Pretty good. 25 for 24. Ooh, a private charter, says Romulus. So it was the Hooters livery is what you're telling me, isn't it, Romulus? That's why you don't want to say. Oh, yeah. You know what? I feel like I have seen this gray shirt. I probably caught a glimpse of one, but I think at the time I wasn't really focused on who's got what fleet. That's pretty cool. How many did they have? They couldn't have had very many. My EFB on landing dispatch is using the wrong gross weight. It's using from the OFP, not actual. Yeah, so I put the actual in. TBM and chill. That's our new members only event monthly. We're gonna do TBM and chill nights. 40 and 129 on the line select key. Gustavo, our resident 737 here. Boom. 40 and 121 selected. That's going to be a juicy landing. My mini FCU is in transit. Scott, awesome, man. I caught up on your stream from the other day. You were flying the Fenix and had to land a direct law. Oh yeah, Josh. Well, after seeing that, you could fly me anywhere, sir. Hey, Josh, FSD, I appreciate that, man. Very kind of you. Yeah, we went from 0 to 1,000 on that stream. I'm assuming you're talking about the one where we went from Canada down to New York LaGuardia, and we iced up. We didn't even ice up. It was like a bug of icing. We somehow recovered that airplane. I thought we were toast. I thought we were going down. But remember, one of the hazardous attitudes is, resignation. Never give up. Never stop flying the airplane all the way to the ground. So we didn't give up, and we were able to get the nose down and flew out of it. But yeah, that was a case of the airplane going into overspeed protection, pitching the nose up when we weren't fast. So it was an overspeed protection. Now the difference is in real life, if you force it into alternate by shutting off the ADIRS up top, you should go right into alternate, and I should have pitch control. For some reason, I didn't have very much pitch control. I ended up getting some, though, when I tried to roll that nose down, roll the nose through the horizon a little bit, using the trim in conjunction. We got the nose down enough to get some airspeed. But yeah, the reason we got deep stalled is it went into high-speed protection when we were not high speed, drove the nose up, AOA increased, speed bled off, and the rest was history. Kind of opposite to what happened to that Qantas Flight 72. The opposite was true. I think they just had a handful of them 320s, like 4 or 5. Man, that's cool though, Grayshirt. Do we have a Tran livery for the Fenix? That'd be awesome. Yes, it does, Max Racing. The Bird, FPV, Flight Path Vector, right there. Now, we don't have the HUD on this one. It's not installed, but I was actually messing with the HUD when I was getting ready for this stream. And it's growing on me. HUD is growing on me, I will say that. But I also think I watched a reset MCP altitude. Oh, yeah. We need to keep coming down. We'll set 4,000. So in real life, you're basically, they get you down to like 10,000 feet before you go over the Lake Pontchartrain or whatever. So we'll descend down here in a little bit. I forget. Oh yeah, I watched which one did I watch last night? Fly Dubai 981. I watched it on Mentor Pilot. Couldn't go to sleep after our TBM and chill because I had too much coffee. So that one, if you guys have seen that on Mentor Pilot, that is crazy. I think the HUD had a big role in that loss of awareness. I don't know. Something tells me that HUD played a role in the pilot getting disoriented on that flight. Very sad, very tragic event that it went down that way. I mean, I can't believe those guys are doing red-eye turns into frickin' Russia in the ice to begin with. But, yeah, tragic. I think the HUD played a role in that. I think the HUD on the 7.3, and this is, I don't know, I've never flown a military aircraft, let alone a military aircraft with a HUD. I just cannot I just think there's too much information on the HUD in the 737. I think there's too much info. I get that it's more precise. I mean, you can really fly. I mean, heck, Alaska does hand-flown Cat 2s. Southwest does hand-flown Cat 3s. But even in their Dash 8s, they do hand-flown Cat 2s down to 50 feet because of the HUD. It's definitely easier to fly a very precise maneuver with the HUD. I'm not disputing that. But I think in times of absolute craziness, like what happened on that Fly Dubai flight, there's so much information, and I don't care what you say, nobody is training in flight school with HUDs that I'm aware of. So when you go to a HUD on the 7.3, you have more history in your memory bank of looking at a traditional PFD, because you probably didn't see a HUD until you got to the 737, and maybe you have several thousand hours of the HUD in the 737. Good. But when it all goes kaputs and you're completely confused, you're going to fall back to the lowest level of training you experienced. And that's all the way back to your basic pitch and power, looking at a brown and blue attitude indicator. Like that's fact, right? Unless they're training with some type of HUD somewhere in Dubai. I don't know where that guy got his flight experience from, but just sad. It's a sad event. Ooh, Wingnut's here. Good. He's our resident HUD expert. 737 HUD is too busy. Puts too much info in your field of view. Just my opinion after coming from military HUDs. Okay? Awesome. So there you go. From Fly Navy, the guy who intercepted us himself. He also thinks it's too much info. I think it would be cool if you could just declutter it down so you just have the FPV, the flight path vector, and the donut for flying on approach. And maybe your airspeed. Like, that should be it. But everything else with the line, and then when he's going into wind shear recovery, and you've got, here comes our VNAV descend. Boom, here we go. We'll set 10,000.
11,250 knots. We're at 9,600.
Why aren't we descending? Let's go. Down we go.
Roger, we'll be 250.
With the wind shear escape guidance on that HUD, where you have the dash bar horizon, then you have an actual horizon line, you have pitch ladder. It just, I don't know, man.
Don't worry,
I'm not saying the HUD is the reason why they crashed that airplane, but I think it definitely played a role. There's typically hardly ever do you have an aircraft accident where it's just one thing that went wrong. It's a collection, like the chain, the accident chain we're all so familiar with, right? It's a collection of little things going wrong, little threats getting through the Swiss cheese model of threat and error management. So it's not just one thing. You can't just say, oh, the HUD is why they crashed. Same thing with the Air France. You can't say, oh, well, the side stick is why they crashed. No, you can't say that. Is it a factor? Yeah. If they had active side sticks, would they have survived? Maybe. If Fly Dubai wasn't using a HUD, would he have survived? Maybe. Can the A320 be equipped with a HUD? Yes, it can be equipped, Kyle, but I have yet to see one. I think I saw a picture of a privately owned. I think I saw, no, it wasn't, I think somebody, I'm pretty sure it was an A318 that I saw with a HUD. It was like a fancy, schmancy, privately owned A318. I use the HUD in PMDG 7.3 when landing, taking off, especially low vis, very helpful from what I understand. 7.8 only they use HUD quite a lot. Yeah, I'm not discounting the fact that the HUD is not helpful in certain scenarios. Is the altimeter really 3045? Good night. All right, let's just do a level change here because I want to get down. We do 280 level change. I want to get down 10,000. We're way too high. In real life, we'd be at 10,000 feet here. We need to get down and look at the bull sharks. A little speed brake action. You can declutter all modes, right? But it's still, once you get into the wind shear, you're still going to have, you have a wind shear alert, you have a pitch ladder, you have a wind shear escape bar, you still have your FPV floating around. No amount of declutter is the same as just looking at your PFD brown on blue with the wings. To my knowledge, I don't think you can declutter it down to that, especially in a wind shear escape. Yes, they were using the HUD on that flight. And the part of the reason why I say that, Thrust said, is what you just said. The FO was aware of everything. The FO does not have a HUD. The FO is looking at his brown and blue over here. And he's seeing the captain pitch down 40 degrees? If you pitch down 40 degrees, this entire PFD is brown. If you pitch down 40 degrees in the HUD, it's still green. Green on transparent. That's it. There's no colors in the HUD. I think that is proof in of itself that the FO who's over here looking at his PFD knew the state of the aircraft. For the sake of replay, if you close the flight, go to the map, close the departure room, and fly out from, wait until loaded, and load your replay. All right, Sky 2. Or for that Sky Dolly. Nah, we don't need a Sky Dolly. Sky Dolly, Schmy Dolly. We got the flight recorder, man. Flight recorder, like OG version. Gustavo says there is a channel called Simulation and Aviation where the videos are from a 3/2019 with HUD. Oh, cool. I'll have to look at that. Tom, they were going more than 18,000 feet per minute. I think it was closer to like 30. It was straight down full power, Tom. Straight down full power. All right, some real talk here.
Traffic, Delta 1225 is departing re-up on a 180 heading, New Orleans traffic.
This lake, what is it, Pontchartrain, down here. You never see any boats on it. I don't know the actual reason why you don't see boats on it, but it is, what I've been told, one of the largest that we know of population of bull sharks, like per square mile. It's a bull shark breeding ground in here. So I always tell people if we flame out, and we're always about 10,000 feet or less coming in here. For some reason, New Orleans, you always get down super low coming in. Yeah, it's full of bull sharks, so we don't want to flame out. We want to get to the coastline. Gustavo, that sounds awesome, man. I will try to look that up. That sounds like a sweet video. I'm going to have to look that up after this. All right, 8,000. Actually, let's come down to 6,000. Do 6,000, level change, 250 here. Let me scroll the speed back. And we're going to do a heading select of 240 because we're going to give ourselves a left downwind essentially. We get all our lights on. Now what I need to learn how to do is how do you extend the line in the PMDG? Pontchartrain, thank you. Fly Navy or Wingnut says, in the Hornet, the pitch ladders all point towards the horizon, but nowhere near as intuitive as the color of an ADI. That's kind of what I was thinking. I mean, even though you have arrows and everything, you still have to interpret the data, whereas if you look at an ADI, it's literally brown on blue. If you can see color, you can see that you're nose low or nose high. If you're trusting your instrument, that gets into a whole different can of worms, but... Okay, Pontchartrain, thank you, Brian. How do we extend a line on here? I want to do it off of Royal. I want to figure out Royal. I got to figure out how to do it. Anybody able to say it in chat? Abbreviate? Fixed page. Fixed page. So fixed page Royal. Fixed page ROYUL. Now, I have to do the radial.
And then 2,000, 4,000 left downwind for 2.
That doesn't seem right.
Traffic, Delta 1225 is 24,000 for 2,000.
To extend the line, just put runway course. Direct 2, bottom corner has a heading. Change that to inbound heading. Direct 2. Alright, hold on. Let's go back to our legs. Legs page, direct 2. Oh, there we go. What's our heading? 0. Shit. What is it? 016. 016. Speed brakes. Hey! Look at that. Thank you. Been wanting to know how to do that for a while. Level change it down to 3,000. 200 on the heading. So this is cool. Where's the airport? Right there. This is where we get vectored over this I just got vectored of this the other day, so we're gonna get down low and see what it looks like. There's gossip around Air Dubai that they were fatigued and flying in the circadian low, but like the Singapore diversion, too much government pressure to not point on that. You know, that's interesting because that was my first thing I said. Is like, man, these guys are doing red-eye turns to Russia in the ice and these they held for over an hour. Definitely think fatigue played a role on his loss of awareness. I definitely think it played a role. Oh yeah, I can use my Bravo for that. All right, let's get our Throttletek cam on because we are getting ready. New Orleans traffic, Citrus 357. We're on a left downwind for runway 02 out of 4 for 3,000. New Orleans traffic.
Traffic, Delta 1225 is turning a right base for runway 2, New Orleans traffic.
So in real life, there's like a house out here. I always look at it thinking like, what is like how? I think that might be it. There's one over there. You see that? I mean, you talk about a different style of living. They're just in a swamp. I mean, to get anywhere, you got to take a little boat.
Delta 1225, Delta, we'll delay our right base just to get out of your way.
Let's slow to 210 so we're not just speeding away from the airport here.
As well.
So I see everybody lined up on a right downwind. We're gonna slow it up here. Speed brake action. Swamp people, yeah, it's where the gator. What's that show where they hunt gators? Too bad the ortho isn't like spot on over here. Another thing, the pilots on the sim, SIA, Qatar, Emirates, Etihad, they're not paying the pilots when they're in the crew rest. Really? Jeez, man. Let's come back to 180 on the speed. All right, wing nut flaps. Here we go. Flaps 5. Flaps 5, 180. New Orleans traffic, Citrus 357, 3,000 feet on a left downwind for runway 02. We'll keep extending out. Let you guys turn inbound there. We'll go out past Royal.
That's the first.
Wait, is that you, Team Vodka, just about to turn in at Royal?
I'm on flat.
Oh, dang it. All right.
Sleazy jets on the other downwind.
All right, we'll go, we'll cut you off then. Let's make it about 170 on the heading.
All the traffic, Delta 1225 is a 10-mile final for runway 2, New Orleans traffic.
That guy needs to get on the ground so we can get another pack of Swisher Sweets.
Easy, Tango Delta is direct Royal for the base leg for 02.
I don't remember Air Tran being that blue. Isn't it more teal? I think it's blue. I think it's that blue. Alright, so he's making his crosswind, or his base turn rather. I think I can see him going in towards Royal. So we'll go out past him. That's the southwest blue? Yeah. That does look kind of southwest, doesn't it? Well, no, the current southwest is darker. Current southwest is definitely a little darker, I think. Let's go flaps 10 for cinematic purposes.
traffic, Delta 1225, 5 miles final runway 2, New Orleans track.
We'll come back 170. Make it 160 on the heading now. This is eerily similar to what we actually got vectored in. We requested the ILS-2, or the first officer did rather, because he was the pilot flying. Wow, what happened there? Lost all of our altitude all of a sudden. He wanted to do the ILS-2, just because he's a little rusty. I'm like, yeah, let's do the ILS-2. We got plenty of gas. And they sent us way out here at a really long straight-in final. He still smashed it.
Traffic, if you keep a Delta, we are localizer now, and we're swinging around.
They had teal on the engines on an older livery. Okay. But only the tail was teal, not the belly. Okay. I like the belly. I love belly paint, man. Belly paint is awesome. Belly paint on an airliner is cool. Even on a corporate jet. I think we're close enough. I think that's enough spacing. Let's do it. Let's turn base. Normal traffic, Citrus 357, turning base runway 02 just outside Royal, New Orleans. Make it 120 on the heading. Matt Black, yeah, Sean, yeah, we talked about that earlier. It's my favorite.
On a config 3 landing, so we shouldn't be affected, but we'll keep it 160 till 5 for you.
Roger that, sounds good, thanks. We'll go ahead and dial it back a tad. Can I go, I always forget, I can go flaps 15 without the warning horn, right? Flaps 15 for more cinematic purposes. Nope. Can you not cut that horn out? Flaps 10. Bring it back. Bring it back. All right, cinematic. We're just testing our flaps there. Flaps 10. I thought it was flaps 15. Dang it. Sorry. Well, it's kind of surprising, rather. Make the turn. Turn left heading 060. Cleared ILS approach. Runway 02. Alright, so VOR low, glide slope. Can I do Command B? Yep. Flap 15 only gear down. Gotcha. Gear horn check. Where's the horn cutout though? I thought you could can you not mute that with the horn cutout? It's somewhere weird, isn't it? Oh, that's the altitude horn cutout. I thought there was a gear silence. Guess there's not. Alright, there we go. We're on the low. Overshot it a little bit there. That's alright. I'm not an air traffic controller. Looking juicy though. Looking juicy. Next to the throttles. Flap lever. Oh, right there. Oh, can you go flap 15 and then hit the cutout? So can you go flap 15 and use the horn cutout?
Traffic.
TCAS, I have control. We're looking for him. New Orleans traffic, Citrus 357 just over Royal for the ILS 02, New Orleans.
No, traffic is EQ Tango Delta, we're short final for 02.
Flap 15 only with gear down. Above you can use the horn cutout. Okay, so you got to be above idle then, and if you do go below idle, you can hit the horn cutout at flaps 10 or less. All right, I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. We said we're auto brake 2. Auto brake 2 is set. Recording. Well, wait a minute. We're a little far out. I do have to start the recording though, so make sure you let me know. That's close enough. Recording is on. gear down from external view, and then I'm going to hand fly. Forgot it's not bound. There you go. Gear down and flaps 15. Alright, now we've got recording going. We can watch the replay. Let's hand fly this puppy. Let's wait for the glide slope. Oh, we need to go... Can I remanage it? No, we'll dial in 134, 129. 129, we're single channel glide slope captured, 3,000 for the go around. Flaps 40. Cinematic purposes first, and then we'll disconnect. Flaps 40 is so cool on the 7.3. I will always defend that. Look at that barn door dropping down. Flaps 40 is the juice on a 7.3. That is so cool. All right, let's hand fly it here. Let's match and mash the throttles. Autopilot's coming off. I'm going to attempt to follow the flight director. Nice little crosswind here. Why did I decide to do this to myself? I should have taken the longer runway with the headwind, but that's easy mode.
On traffic ABT Tango Delta, vacating left, clear of the active.
Big flap energy. Man, once you get her trimmed out, she's pretty much set, but I got a bad habit of not having symmetrical thrust when I use my thrust levers. I gotta try to keep them equal. Happens in the real plane too. You don't realize it, but you push one lever about a quarter of an inch in front of the other one. I feel like we're just hanging on a thread here. Let's get a little bit more speed. Definitely gusty.
Now in traffic, 747 in the airspace. What's going on?
Orleans traffic, Citrus 357. We're on a 5-mile final, runway 02, New Orleans. There's our ground speed, 127. We're just crawling along here. This airplane flies very good.
1,000.
I really truly feel like I'm battling some swirling winds. I like that boat in the river right there, the canal.
Traffic on final, be advised. There's a 747 west of the field, not communicating, going in circles.
Gotcha, we're looking.
Waiting for the aircraft on final for runway 22 landing, and then I will land on 11. Giant 5 with Lima Yankee.
500.
Oh, it should have been 134, Gustavo? Alright, well, I'll fly 134 then. Uh-oh, got a little high there. See that wind? Look, that wind shifted to a headwind for a minute, and we got high. So realistic. I love it. Oh, now it's coming almost to a head. Look at it, swirling from a headwind to a little bit of a crosswind. Alright, let's actually pay attention there. Let's see if we can butter this bread here on runway 02. A little bit high, a little bit fast, correcting.
100.
Check. Close.
Tango Delta will hold short.
Hold the attitude.
10.
Oh, it's not going to be a butter. Dang it. I flared too early. Spoilers. Reverse. Oh, I got one reverse. What's up with that? I got one reverse. I got one in idle reverse. That's interesting. Manual brakes.
That was legal-ish.
Ah, flared too early, man. Dang it. Reverser stowed.
Just saw it on YouTube.
Check hold close at 20. I didn't bring my best accent though. That's the problem. Oh, we almost turned off the runway. I'll take it. That was definitely a southwest-ish landing. Let's stop the recording here. All right, that's there. Let's do it from here because this is the best way to do it. New Orleans traffic, Citrus 357, we're clear of runway 02, taxi the ramp, New Orleans. This airplane's fun to fly. I need more practice in it for sure. I felt good coming over the numbers, and then I started that flare early. Started that flare early. I think Team Vodka's still pissed about the pod strike. All right, let's taxi the ramp because we can do a. I will have to leave the lights. Oh, screw it. Let's see what happens. Because you can do the pmdg FS actions, which will help with the replay. So.
Traffic DG Tango Delta, we're going to cross the long runway and go to the gate, crossing ahead of the 74.
Are we doing a second leg? To Pensacola? How far is it to Pensacola? Maybe we should do a second leg to Pensacola. It's got to be a short hop.
Runway 11 vacated, giant 5, Lima Yankee.
Seven 4 over there. Where'd everybody park? Are they all parked on the wrong side? This is the new terminal. Take it easy, Dougal. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. Where'd everybody park? They're all parking on the wrong side.
No terminal there for me, sir.
Yeah, for
Oh, y'all don't have the updated scenery. That's why.
Yeah, for some reason, Microsoft uninstalled the new terminal. I don't know why.
Well, this I do have a payware, so that might be why. This is the, I believe, vertical sim. We'll take Southwest over here. We'll cut across the ramp because we're Southwest. We're owned by Southwest now. Taxi light off.
Traffic off back to 47 Alpha Uniform. Left downwind.
APU is on Gen. Let's do what Southwest did one time when I was in the jump seat, allegedly, possibly, maybe. Ghost ride the whip. Ooh, that was almost perfect. Brakes are set. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to New Orleans. That was pretty sweet. That was pretty sweet. Let's take a look at our replay, shall we? We don't need a deplane and everything. Or we could just save it and keep going. Should we just save it and keep going? Hold on, let me sky vector. How far is it to let me look real quick here. MSY. I have a scenery at Pensacola. It's really nice too. 162 miles. Screw it. Let's turn this bird around. We'll save the replays. We will save the replays. Oh no. This happened to me the other day though. Unless this doesn't work. If this doesn't work, then we'll just do replay and Alt F4. This happened to me where it crashed. Like it just wouldn't load. You see that? What's up with that? Let me try restart Kutal. Give me a second. What is? Oh yeah, that's that. Where's Kutal? Kutal has crashed. It just like shut off itself. So let me go here. Start Kutal. Kutal script is running. Look. Request deboarding. Get some air in here. Are they going to bring the jetways over? All right. Well, in that case, let's get a flight plan filed. We're going to return this bird around. Replay has been saved, so we're going to just keep it real time. Let me, what view do we want to go to? I guess we'll do a shutdown. We're going to do a shutdown flow. Screw it. Yaw
The
damper,
boarding requested.
that's coming off. Fuel pumps are coming off. We'll leave the forward on for the APU. That's off. Logo's on. That beacon light can come off. Anti-collision, that's zeroed out. Hydraulics, that's coming off. Packs are fine. Probe, window heats are all coming off. Put that on APU. We'll do a quick turn. 30-minute turn. All right. Well, it's kind of fun. We never do this, so let me do a, we're not even going to do a be right back. We're just going to go right into it. Let me do sim brief. Do a new flight.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Atlanta sucks. Take it to MCO. We're not going back to Atlanta. We're going to continue on to Pensacola. What is it? TRS? Yeah. Air Tran. MSY. Pensacola. 73700. Can you refuel with APU on? Yeah, I don't see why not. Economy config. Depart runway 02. SJI trailer intersection. Cool. Cruise altitude. Generate. Pensacola Wings of Gold. You got lunch and cola covered? Alright. I want some Chick-fil-A, man. I know there's some Chick-fil-A there at the terminal. Alright, let me file this on a network. Pre-file on VATSIM. Been filed. We're going to wait for the deplaning of these here. I need to come back to the bay. I was in the bay last night on the TBM and Chill stream. Continuing on. MSY to Pensacola. Continuation of flight 357. should update for you on top. I think it updated. MSY is online. Cool. We even have a approach control. MSY ATIS 2755. Let's start prepping the aircraft for, we'll cycle the flight directors off. I've never done a hot turn like this on the 7.3. We'll make sure everything else is set. All right, everything else looks good. What we could do is chalk it so we can release the brakes. Should we do that? Oh no, I think GSX will get mad though. Real life, you would set chocks and then do your release the brakes so it's not getting hot. Let's get new data. MSY to PNS. Beautiful. SIDS and departures. All right, we need to update this. How do we update this sucker here? All right, that's updated. We need a new flight plan update. There we go. It's updated. Let's get out of here though for a minute. Let's go to the performance. That's been updated. All right. Things are looking up. Things are looking up. GSX is okay with chocks only? Oh. TOB again? Yeah, we'll do TOB again. Let's go back to the index. Let's go back to the menu, FM. Nope, let's go. How do I get out of here? Menu, index, ident, pause and knit. I guess we can leave it, right? Let's do a flight plan request. MSY to Pensacola. That's the one. 0 fuel weight, reserve, block fuel. Put the request in. You're 10 mile for runway 2. All right, Aaron. Let me know when you're 3 out. We'll watch it. Let me know when you're 3 miles out. Got something to attend to. Cannot sleazy jet the way to Pensacola. Enjoyed the flight though. Hey Zippy, thanks for flying along with us, man. The sleazy jet has returned. Take it easy, man. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I came across some cool rubber chocks for your chair. Speaking of chocks, I got a. I took the wheels off again. So they're actually really easy. I have a very cheap Walmart swivel chair. I use a seat cushion and I have some foam from the packaging that my desk was in. So that's what I'm sitting on. It's completely redneck engineered. And the wheels, they just pop in and out. So it makes it pretty easy to just remove the wheels. So I've been removing the wheels. 25.5 ATC is online. Cool. 25.5. Where's my radios? Route uplink ready. Let me do this first. I need to up the speed at which they deplane or else we're going to be here all day long. Can I do it through here? Follow the car. Okay. Deboarding. Dense. We'll go dense. There we go. Apply. Okay. FMC message. 3 mile final. All right, let's activate and execute. We've got our flight plan loaded. Let's go ahead and take a look over at, we got someone landing 02. It won't reset our PMDG, will it? Like it did the Fenix. If you get too far away, it just like completely resets everything. 02, you're landing? We'll be sitting at the markers. I love this vertical sim scenery. It's so good too. So realistic. Textures and everything are great. There he is. Who's that? Who dat? Baggage handlers should learn from GSX. Isn't there a game now where you can do airport marshalling and stuff? I'm pretty sure I saw Blue Games playing it, where it's like a ground service game. It looked pretty neat, actually. I gotta text my wife and be like, why no foods? No foods delivery? We'll watch this landing, then I'm gonna hit the head, and then we'll be ready to board up and head out of here. Is it Latin VFR? Oh, it might. I don't think it's Latin VFR. I thought it was vertical sim. I could be wrong. It could be. Could be Latin VFR. Let me check. Vertical sim New Orleans X-Plane 12. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I was thinking X-Plane 12. Maybe it's Latin VFR. Yeah, it's Latin VFR, Jeff. You're right. I was wrong. I thought it was vertical sim. Either way, this one's pretty good. All right, we got an all yellow 320 Neo floating it past 1,000 footers. Ooh, barely legal. Barely legal, but definitely, definitely juicy. Ooh, what is that? Jet blue in the Nets of Brooklyn Nets livery. Ouch. All right, let's go. Hold on. Let me go back to the menu again. Pausing it. I thought it would ask me to load fuel and everything. I'm gonna wait until GSX is done loading, because we don't even have the proper fuel yet. So while they're deplaning,
Call Sierra Hotel there. I didn't catch the rest. Can you repeat for Alpha 47 Alpha uniform?
47 Alpha uniform.
how many more people are
Sierra
left?
Hotel went to the ramp.
65 of 100. I feel like we waited this long. We gotta wait. I feel like we waited this long. We gotta wait. Oh, we gotta do this thing? Nope. Goodbye. Goodbye, sir. Alright, I'm gonna let y'all watch them deplane. Then I'm gonna, let's see, what are we at? I'm gonna refill my water. 69 of 100. I'll reset Kutal again once we're deplaned. I wanted to try to do a real-time turn here, see how fast we can turn this airplane around. Oh, that's you, Team Vodka? That's a nice livery, man. That guy's got a backpack on? Why isn't he getting off the airplane? Uh-oh. There he goes. Hey, that's an upside-down Delta sign. That's an insult to Delta right there. All right.
I got 7-4 uniform units hotel.
Magic
next
Bill,
right
Ref
Golf,
Key,
and then
ACAR says squawk 7261.
Hotel, move the ramp. Thanks. Alpha 47 Alpha uniform.
Let's get our squawk code in. 7261. We'll put it in XPDR mode for right now. Runway heading, climb and maintain 4,000 feet. We'll set 4,000 right here. 4,000 is set. 10 more people. I'll restart Kutal and then we'll board up and blast out of here. Let's go back to the index ident page. It got our flight plan, yeah. There's no SID, there's no star. Arrival in the Pensacola. What are we gonna do?
You just crossed an active runway. Next time, just watch out and continue to cross 1 left.
Winds are 030 at 8, haze and clear.
Apologies for that. Sorry. Bad.
030?
My fault. Sorry.
What are we doing? ILS, a LOC, or an RNAV? Probably ILS 17. I don't know. You guys gotta tell me what runway we're gonna land on. We're going to be departing those 02, no SID. Flight plan is in there.
Do you want to deboard crew?
No. Alright, deboarding completed. So now, we're going to go here. That's us, 2040. Wait, 132 packs? We're taking more people? Alright. Do I need to request refueling? 5.9? That seems awful low, but I guess that's alright. It's a short
Boarding
flight.
requested.
Requesting boarding. That's the door.
Passengers boarding
I
starting.
need to check the fuel load real quick on SimBrief. Inward burn. Block fuel 11.5. Yeah, we need fuel. We need fuel. Let's go here. No, here, here. Takeoff. Import from OFP. Runway 02. 127. Yeah, so import from OFP, import weather. Will it bring the fuel? I'm curious. Let's see if the fuel truck will show up. All right, we're at least boarding and refueling is requested. I'm gonna hit the head real quick, and then we should be getting closer to getting out of here. I'll be right back. This is realism at its finest, a real-time turn. Here we go. I'll be right back. Alright, gotta work my chair back in because I don't have wheels on it. Alright. Man, 240 people here watching virtual passengers and baggage loaders load a virtual 737. I absolutely love this community. You guys rock. If you haven't already smashed down that like button, I think we got more likes than viewers anyway, so you guys are absolutely killing it. Appreciate the support. Do quick alignment and turnarounds. Takes 10 seconds. Knobs to align. Do a quick alignment and turn. Takes 10 knobs to align. Like, you have to realign them? We should be aligned. Let's see. All right, so that's good. We got our clearance. Did the fuel truck show up? Oh, he can't, I think, right? Perf init. Perf init request. This is what I gotta hit. There we go. Maybe? Uplink ready. We're gonna need more fuel than that. 114. Am I supposed to wait? Estimated 0 takeoff weight 127. We're definitely lower than planned. Maybe I need to do the perf init request after they finish. I'm going to do another perf. We'll do another perf update after they finish. I want to see if it changes. It's got everything else, right? 27. All right, we got our packs blown. We got everything else looking good. Seatbelt sign, actually, that needs to be off right now until we finish fueling. All right. Yeah, you can put plan fuel in there and it will calculate GSX. Yeah, you can. Yeah, but you can put plan fuel in there and it will calculate. GSX comes after bags out of it. All right, cool. Well, I guess Team Vodka's starting up without us. Oh, do we have can I go in the window here? Yeah. Don't mind me, just sitting. I gotta slow down that camera speed. It should default to like 5 every time. Oh, we can go for it. Hey, let's go find ourselves a coffee. Let's go to Cafe Du Monde. You guys ready? Let's go to Cafe Du Monde. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, what's over here? This is the bathroom. Oh my gosh. Oh, if I would have known this, I could have just come in here for the when I left. Oh, we're in the wrong bath. We're in the wrong one. We're in the wrong bathroom. We're in the wrong bathroom. Over here. All right, I think let's make sure this is the right bathroom. Yeah, this looks better. We're in the right bathroom. Excuse me. Oh, there's no toilet? Oh, uninstalling. All right, we got a toilet here. Dun, 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 dun. 4 beignets for key 6. Look, we could see Team Vodka leaving. Alright, let's go find some beignets and a cup of coffee. Hello, hello. This is a pretty darn good rendition. I wonder if Cafe Du Monde is.
Truck is on its way.
I wonder if it's actually modeled.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives.
This is
and
the pier
ask
it's
to
on.
do it.
It's right at the end of this pier, the Bravo pier. We can get some beverages. I'm surprised Team Vodka's not sitting at the bar right there. Yeah, I know. The bathroom window to the ramp. I love it. Being the creepy guy. At least I left. It would have been creepy if I didn't leave. All right, there's Starbucks. Where's Du Monde? I thought Cafe Du Monde was right here. We've got Jose Cuervo, the Starbucks,
Fuel truck is in position.
Quiznos.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Where's... Oh, damn it, we gotta go. Alright, hold on. Let's get a Starbucks then. Peppermint mochas for everybody? Peppermint mochas coming right up. Here we go. Peppermint mochas ordered. Alright, let's go. We gotta get back to the airplane. Alright, yeah. Let's double check. Cafe Du Monde. Shake Shack. Man, this is TSA. This is a really good... This is a really nicely modeled airport. Damn. This is TSA right here. How cool is this? I can smell this airport right now. I feel like I'm in New Orleans.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
All right, hurry up. We got to get back. Thrust set? Oh, he's very active in the Discord, man. We were talking to him just the other day. Actually, we were just talking to him on the stream yesterday, too, with the PC-12. Let's make our way back.
Approach, JetBlue, what am I?
I don't know. Drunk?
JetBlue 334, lane 2 short of Golf, ready for taxi with Echo. JetBlue
334 probably. Turn on transponder.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Any Chick-fil-A? Oh, I can't tell. I'm already past it, man. You'll have to get Chick-fil-A in Kiko. You have to get Chick-fil-A in Pensacola.
Thank you. Runway 2, taxi Golf Sierra across runway 29 here.
All right, let's go. Let's get back on the airplane.
Golf Sierra across 29 here.
Whew. All right, we're back. All right, I need to reset this camera. The fact that we just went and got Starbucks coffee and used the lav
desired fuel quantity
is pretty good. What do we need for fuel? 12,000? Let's take an extra 500. All right.
47 up uniform, north descending pre-departure.
12.5 is set. All right, with 12.5 set on the fuel, let's go ahead and finish up our perf. Let's go ahead and do another. Oh, we're still boarding though, dang it. Oh, with 12.6, 12.5, we'll be fine. Oh, but the gross weight did change. Well, that's because we added fuel.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
We're going to wait till it finishes boarding. No problem, AFO. Need to click set payload and set fuel now.
Have to relog in with the different call sign. You may need to resend the
what?
PTC, not sure.
Packer 47 Alpha Victor, Roger. I don't see a flight plan for your new call sign, so refile.
Let me take a look at that. Alpha.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
I already said it. I don't know if it works on a... I don't think it works on a turnaround like this. We already did that on the route page. We already loaded it all up.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Piss off, fuel truck. Prepare for pushback and departure. We're ready to go. Oh, refueling? I'm going to have to restart Kutal, aren't I? Alright, that's fine. We're going to go back to our perf. Gross weight. Let me just verify this with... yeah, fuel's already loaded.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
I already have it. Import from aircraft. Import from OFP. Import weather. Electronic flight bag. New data from SimBrief is in. There's nothing else here. It worked on the flight one, on the first one, y'all. It's not, I don't think you can do it back to back without restarting it after each leg. I do need to check the weights though. Hold on. Max 0 fuel 121. Estimated takeoff max. Takeoff estimated 127.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Alright, well, I'll tell you what. You can just go ahead and piss off. We'll let you restart.
334, you ready to go?
We're going up to 270.
We need about 3 minutes for 234, if that's okay. 334, no worries for now. Still short runway 2.
Actually, no, 25. We're going 25. 250. 250. Execute that.
Hello. Tower America. Sorry, Delta 1225 is ready for push and start.
121.5, 12.6, that looks good. N1 limit, takeoff bump, yes. Flaps 5, CG 511, 1720, 30, set. Is our AP running? Yeah, our APU's been running. Alright, yaw damper is coming on, our fuel tank pumps are coming on, we don't have anything in the center, we're going all on for pushback. Window heats are coming on. 2, 3, 4. That looks good. Bleed's on for start. Dual bleed is normal. Packs are coming off. Cruise altitude, what did I say? 25? 25, set. Ready. Yeah, it's close enough. Bill, it's close enough, Bill. Ready to push. Mr. Hitman, I think they can see how many people are loaded in. I'm not sure. Now, this is where I filmed the Throttletek. This is where I filmed the Throttletek promo at New Orleans. I forgot all about it. I think I pushed off this exact gate, too. We did a start from the window. We'll do it from the cockpit this time. We'll do one from the window, one from the cockpit. We'll go ahead and put this into altitude mode, TARA. I need to go nose left, tail right. Release brakes, he says. Brakes are released. Commencing push, and we're going to start them up in the pushback because we're southwest today. Why are our drive disconnects on? Is that normal? I think that's normal, right? Because it's not running. We're going to find out here in a minute. Let's go ahead and ground 2. Oh, seatbelt's on. I got no juice. Why do I got no juice? Because the packs are on. That's why. There she goes. Started out of the open.
Scoopy 334, ready to contact, altitude pass. 1400 for 334. Scoopy 334, contain 15,000.
You didn't set it when you loaded the route. You had to press set fuel separately. I didn't see a prompt for set fuel separately on this one. Was there a set fuel separately? There goes the light off. Dual bleed. Oh, that base though. 10 for 10. In 2023, packs should go off automatically like the French recognized. I agree. I agree, Caleb. Alright, in position. Brakes are set. I love having that parking brake there. It's so cool. Ground and 1. There we go.
Second 47 Alpha Victor. Let's see. Can you start your engine at the gate and then push back?
Can do. Alpha 47 Alpha Victor.
Alpha Victor, roger. Push, correction, start your engines at the gate and then call me back to push.
We'll start the gate, call for push, Alpha 47 Alpha Victor, thanks.
That's max motoring. Fuel. So juicy. So satisfying. It's more satisfying starting the Boeing with the Throttletek than it is the Airbus with the Throttletek, I think. Just because of the... And if you get the, you can get the standard one too with the old school cutout levers, but I like this because it's almost like a pseudo, like the 777 has the little knobs. Yeah, yeah. I didn't see that prompt thrust set, but guys, we're not going to crash. We're going to be fine. Our weights are fine. Everybody's on board. We got gas. We are going to be fine. It worked flawlessly the first time. I guess I just didn't see it the second time. But we will survive. Generator 1, Generator 2, APU off, APU bleed off. That goes to auto. Packs are coming auto. Bleeds are on. Probe window heat is on. Yes, sir, Bob. Landing elevation is still 0. We do need to set trim again, 511. And flaps 5. controls are set. Let's get out of here.
The 12.5 approach Roger. 102, taxi at Echo Sierra.
Easy Echo Sierra, Delta 1245.
What? Oh, dang it. Full screen. Nope. Northwest ground. Citrus 357 just off Bravo Pier here, ready taxi.
357 approach runway 2, taxi at Golf Sierra, cross runway 29.
Runway 2, taxi at Gulf Sierra, clear across 29. Citrus 357. All right.
Approach Michael 47 up to Victor. Engine started, ready for push.
Brakes release, takeoff config. That looks juicy.
Let's just do a full ticket for now.
Oh, that came up quick. Taxi light is on. Yep, Cal Ferris, we're doing a thrust bump. Flight directors 1 and 2 auto throttle is. I guess we don't have to arm it right now. We're LNAV, VNAV off the ground. No, we're VNAV only. There's no. We got to set our heading bug. There is no RNAV off the ground today. So we gotta set our heading to match runway heading 020-ish. I've noticed lately when I fly on the 320s, the flight controls cycle twice. Yep. Both pilots have to check? Yes. The both pilots do their tops for all your traditional pilots out there, and the captain does the bottoms. But the FO follows along. So the rudder gets checked once. The rest of the flight controls get checked twice every day.
About 25 and then 0108 on departure flight on heading.
Forget Chick-fil-A, get some beignets. Oh, Catco, we got a whole load of beignets on board. Don't worry, my man. We're loaded up on the beignets.
Julie approach Cessna November 875 Charlie at the FBO on Golf 6. Request traffic pattern with information echo.
Someone's staying in the pattern? I'm neither top or bottom.
November 875 Echo Charlie.
Knees and nuts.
Aircraft type is Cessna 152.
We're 5 Echo Charlie, thanks. Included in the New Orleans class Bravo airspace, Squawk 6764.
Alright, we're crossing runway 29er.
Bravo airspace, Squawk 6764, 5 Echo Charlie.
5 Echo Charlie, be back correct, expect runway 2 and contact.
Flight to live, welcome man, good evening. Good afternoon, good evening.
Caution, the aircraft push back and tech 50 here. They should be moving here in a second.
Roger, we'll give a Citrus 357. Ready for Christmas? Heck yeah, James. Well, not really. Still got some work to do.
At the FBO with information echo with clear jack.
We need a mini lights panel. I know. I don't even want to look up anymore. I've stopped doing light control when I cross runways just because it's overrated. There goes the Deltas.
You're approach November 875.
We can take Echo.
Ready for taxi with information echo.
Number 5, correction sub 5 Echo Charlie, runway 2, taxi at Gulf Sierra. Cross runway 29
Alright,
Sierra.
well, let's go ahead and stop here for a second. Everything looks good. We're TARA, flaps are set, trim is set. RTO,
Runway 2 via Golf
LNAV,
Sierra, cross runway 29
LNAV only rather, Cont,
Back
and
for
we're ready to go.
Victor, ready to go?
Ready to go, 47 Alpha Victor.
47 Alpha Victor, runway 2, taxi Sierra.
Runway 2 by Sierra, Alpha 47 Alpha Victor.
And ground Citrus 357. We could take an intersection echo departure.
He's ready. He's moving. If you want to just follow him, continue.
Nah, all right. I want to show off my performance.
You can. What intersection do you want? It's up to you.
We're right here at Echo. We can make Echo.
Yeah, that'll work. Next left Echo. Hold short. Runway 2 at Echo.
We're holding short.
I wanted an intersection.
Hold short runway 2 at Echo for Citrus 357.
Delta 1225. Ready to contact. Stay off the path.
Trying to cut off all A-Ron.
4,000 feet, Delta 1225.
Delta 25. Climb maintain 15,000.
Climb maintain 15,000, Delta 1225.
357, runway 2 at Echo, clear for takeoff on departure flight runway heading.
On departure runway heading, runway 2 at Echo, clear for takeoff, Citrus 357. Oh man, there's too much going on here. I can't do lights, radios, turn the airplane all at the same time. But we successfully cut off Ron. How you like that, Ron? Grumpcake, awesome, man. We'll be anxiously awaiting the air traffic controllers. All right, we're actually gonna. This is gonna be sweet, though. So we've just cut off 1,000 feet plus.
Delta 1225, turn right heading 060.
060, Delta 1225.
Back and 47 out, Victor, runway 2, line up and wait.
I am not at 321.
Line up and wait, 47 Alpha Victor.
Not a 321. Check. All right, we're gonna have to set power properly, though. Let's try this what Romulus said last time. So we'll straighten her out. And we'll hold the brakes. It's close enough. We're a little off center line. Hold the brakes. We got to bring it up. What did we say? Oh, we'll actually do 50, 40. Nope. Oh, that's too much. I see. Auto throttle arm, 40%. There it is. TOB. It's got him. N1 Toga. Oh yeah, let's go.
80 knots.
Check.
V1 take.
Positive rate. You're up.
Positive rate of climb.
Oh, got to love it. Got to love it. It still wants more. We're still under rotated. Here it comes. There's 20 degrees. N1 heading select.
357, ready to contact, stay out too fast.
We're 2.3 kilometer 4,000, Citrus 357.
Citrus 357, climb maintain 15,000.
Did you say climate contain 15,000, Citrus 357?
Correct.
Coming to 15,000, Citrus 357.
Back and forward, 7 out, Victor, on departure flight runway heading, runway 2, clear for takeoff.
Now back up 47 Alpha Victor, clear for takeoff and run flight runway heading.
Flaps up, 200, we're going up.
Jet 55, information Echo, short Golf 7, ready tech. Jet 55, runway 2, texted Golf Sierra, cross runway 29er. Golf Sierra, cross 29er, Jet 55.
2 mile viz in Pensacola, sweet. Maybe we should have brought extra fuel. Everyone loving their 73900s and 800s. The 700 is where it is at. 700 is where it's at. We'll go right about 10 degrees at 250.
Number 57, right. Echo, you ready again?
Right about there, a little more trim, a little bit more trim. Just like that, we're hand flying. Oh, more trim.
357, turn right heading 060.
Right turn 060, Citrus 357. 060.
Back and forth 7 out, Victor, ready to contact.
Man, it needs more.
5,000.
We need like 12 and a half today. I think we're lighter. A little bit lighter than our first flight. About 12
Negative, I'm
and a half
doing
wow,
run
that's
up.
loud.
5 Echo Charlie, roger. Pull up a little bit more and then swing it around. And,
always love the black glare paint. Catco.
Swing it around and then pull
all the real pilots that joined the chat have said the same thing.
That.
I love that's my favorite part too. Is the black glare shield paint, or not glare shield, but that black nose cone paint. Love it.
1250, correction, Delta 1225, when my space seat center is closed, ready for terminate, change for bye-bye.
Command day.
Alright, radar service terminated for 68, change approved, Delta 1225 DL.
Is the 600 too short? No, I like the 600 too. I really like the 600. I just wanted to fly AirTran. I wasn't sure. I should have looked. I don't think there's any AirTran liveries on the 600. That wouldn't make sense. Because the 600, I use it as a pseudo 500. You know, like a pseudo-looking 73500 or 400. Use U.S. Airways livery. But I really like that one too. But the 700 is also sweet. All right, that's going to go off. That's going to go into the off position. And I guess, do they stay in cont the whole flight? I'll turn them off for now. Everything else looks good. Call me V1NG driver, baby. Full screen cam coming on. About to get a Max 9 for the commute. Ooh. You should use the Dash 600 for alien transport and Janet. Yes, I have it downloaded. I have the Janet installed. I'll do that at some point, Wingnut. That's a good one. A Max 9 for a commute. Ugh, you commute? Ooh. $13 to 15 thou. Looking good. Over to Unicom, thanks for the ATC, Citrus 357. Alright. 122.8 back on. That was cool. Little ATC hopping on. Appreciate that. There's our 15,000. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Oh, I missed it. Let's keep the climb going. 250. 25 is set. N1 heading select VNAV speed. Since we're on a heading, let's just go legs page, direct SGI, execute, and LNAV. Raise your hand if you ever forgot to hit LNAV after going direct to a fix. How about V1NG simulations? I like it. Oh, to one of your jobs. Oh, you doing some single seat flying? I love the Dash 600. It's a literal pocket rocket. Yes, it is, Velociraptor. The Dash 7 is a 319 for Boeing riders. Overpowered and overwinged. Yes. Yes, I like it. Gosh, I really want that 319. Please, Fenix 319. This month would be the month to release it because I only have 2 more trips for the rest of the year. I've got a turn tomorrow. I dropped Friday's turn, and I think we're going to do the long haul Friday evening. I wasn't aware XP's doing a long haul Friday too. I'll see what time he's doing his. I'll definitely stagger it.
I'm V1. I'm an airline pilot.
Havoc.
And today we're going to look at how to perform a cutoff on the ground as well as in the air.
Havoc, thank you for the $5 bank angle check, man. Yes, I have successfully now cut off members of the channel, both airborne and on the ground. Absolutely love it. Thank you, Havoc, for the support. Appreciate you. But yeah, so I have the trip tomorrow. I do with Detroit. I think I'm going to Detroit. Or no, I'm going to Miami. Where am I going tomorrow? Where am I going tomorrow? Let me look at my schedule real quick. Tomorrow's Miami. Nice and warm. That's right. I picked up tomorrow. I picked up a Miami turn. Nice and warm. We've got a real mid-football game Thursday night, so I thought I'll just go to work tomorrow night. And then that's it until Friday, Saturday before Christmas. I do one leg to L.A., spend 24 hours in L.A. at a sweet hotel in Long Beach. One leg back on Saturday, and that's it. So anytime now, if Fenix would release the 319, it would be chef's kiss. All right, set standard. STDs for you, me, and Havoc. 1, 2, and 3 is all set up there. We're looking good. What approach are you doing, Team Vodka? We need to take a look into this. This is a real short flight, so let's not waste any time. There's no time for music. There's no time for chilling. We'll go right into. I gotta get used to navigating this thing. Reset zoom. Nope. Here we go. I like it. I like their EFB. I like it. I feel like it's more snappy than the Fenix. I think right now my EFB list goes fly-by-wire, PMDG, Fenix. I think that's my list of EFBs. Now I do, however, that's just on the user interface. You can do much more with the Fenix EFB though, much more. So I do like that aspect. But as far as navigating, I feel pretty good navigating through here. The airport layout, it's been a minute since I've been here. We got 3, 5, 7. What were the winds doing? Let me refresh it. 030 at 8. So 030 We did a crosswind. Let's do 3-5. What approach is available to 3-5 in Pensacola? We got ILS's, RNAV. Ooh, I've never done an RNAV. Let's do an RNAV 3-5. Actually, runway 8. 030? We should do runway 8. Oh, that's straight in. VOR 8. I don't know how to do a VOR. I'm too scared. Let's do RNAV runway 8. That'll be straight in. And we'll take it from HEGOB. So that's our departure, arrival. RNAV 8, HEGOB, execute. Legs page. How we looking? Oh, we're looking good right now. From Trader, we'll go to HEGOB with the hold because I don't know what we have to do. So there's our flight plan. That looks good. We're leveling 250. Let's increase our cost index speed though. That's rookie numbers. Let's go 7. Hell, let's go 80. We need to get there. 80. Execute. Seatbelt sign is coming off. You're now free to move about the cabin. Big difference between Miami and Detroit. I know. How can I confuse the two? Forgive me. They're landing 8 in real life? Alright, we got 8 selected. Fly-by-wire has the best user interface. I think in my EFB rating, that's still the same. Fly-by-wire, pmdg, and then Fenix. The only reason that I put pmdg above Fenix is because I feel like I can move the charts around. When I load up the charts in the Fenix, I feel like it takes a much longer time to load. And scrolling, when you have a lot of like SIDS and stars, you have a lot of those subcharts. I can never see the little scrolly thing on the side. It's just too blended in. It is too hard to manipulate. Like, this is a nice big boomer style scroll bar here. The Fenix is a little bit more modernized. A little hard for my eyeballs. That is a sweet looking shot, except our lights are on like rookies. Come on, where are y'all at? Where are my chat pilots? You guys left all our lights on. Just Flight's very good too, Ben. You're right. I forgot about Just Flight. I bid too far south. I intentionally bid south, key 6. Although the problem next month, January, man. So we've reduced a lot of flying because almost all of our NEOs are going to be impacted. So our schedules are all messed up, and I got like 3-day trips. I only have 2-day trips. I actually have to load the bag, go back to airline pilot life, go to hotels and stuff. You're on with approach right now, Team Vodka? Sweet. We are Airbus chat pilots, so true. I still think I have my wing lights on. I can see them right here. But that is just juicy. Let's go wing lights. There we go. That's the juice. You should overnight in the bay. I don't want to get shot, key 6. I can't be packing out there when I go to work. So I would like to return back home in one piece. I don't want to be shanked. I don't want to be attacked by, you know. I'm gonna leave it there. I have -5C now with 2 inches of snow for tonight. At least I have some cheap maple syrup. Oh man. -5C and 2 inches of snow. You won't get shot. I'll get you covered. Leaving the wing lights on and blinding everybody? You are a real 737 guy. I know. Southwest is great at that too. Never fails. This whole month when I'm doing those early morning turns, always behind Southwest, it seems like, because they have a really early bank that goes out as well. Just sitting right there. Bong. Wing lights right into the face, right into the eyeballs. 5 o'clock in the morning. With the way Warriors are shooting the ball right now, I think they'll be completely safe. Don't want to get attacked by filthy hippies? Yeah, that's what I was trying to phrase that, AJ. Politically correct. What about your savior, Zach Wilson? Don't get me started. There are several things that want to make me want to rage. several of which are those that want to argue about starting number 2 first on the Airbus. Zach Wilson. That's about it. Zach Wilson, get out of here. Yeah, he had a great game. He had a good game. I'll be the first to tell you that. He had a really good game. But you know what? He is still the worst NFL football player I've ever seen set foot on an NFL field. He's complete trash. I never want to see him in a Jet uniform again. Because I guarantee you guys, Sunday is going to lay an egg. He's going to throw 3 interceptions. He's not even going to have 100 yards and 0 touchdowns. Okay? So everyone that's saying Zach Wilson's taking the Jets to the Super Bowl this year, give me a frickin' break. See, look, see what you did, Gustavo? Jeez, we're having a wonderful stream, and now I had to go on a rant. Damn it. Gustavo, I blame you. Performance tool, landing dispatch. Why are we spooling back? We're on the VNAV path. We need to start down. Let's set 18,000 because I don't know what we're supposed to go down to. 18,000 is set. TOD's coming up. We're slowing down. Let's go down right now. VNAV path, come on down. Come on down. All right, import, no, we're landing 08. Elevation is, it's 118 feet. 100 feet is set up there then. Import weather, flaps 40 packs on, anti-ice off. Calculate. What the hell? Oh, I was testing the oxygen mask. Need a hit? That's a really good. Damn, that looks real as hell right there. PMDG, I cannot wait for that 777. That 777 is so mid, but I can't wait for it just because PMDG products are awesome. They really are. Especially because I know there's a lot of y'all that, what's our weight? Oh, we got to do landing en route. That's right, I forget. I know there's a lot of y'all that this is your first taste to PMDG with the Microsoft 7.3 series, and it's good. It's good, but I'm telling you, it gets even better. 118000. Calculate. Wow, yeah, we need, what's that brake selection? Let's do auto brakes 3. Should we do, screw it. Let's do max. Oh, that's max auto? What's max auto? 3,000. We did a hell of a takeoff. Let's go auto brakes max. Can you do that in the 7.3? Is that allowed? I bet you it's going to throw some people forward. I know when the Embraer did. All right. We're descending down. Pensacola Tower is online on 119.9er. Let's get them loaded up. 119.9er. We're going to do a max performance landing. I'm having way too much fun at Microsoft lately. I'm having way too much fun in this thing. We've been streaming for what, like a week and a half in a row? I love it. I'm working a flight to Pensacola tomorrow. Cool deal, GS. Cool deal. I'm working down to Miami tomorrow. Coffee machine broke? No problem. We'll keep testing the oxygen. JETS sucks. How does Team Planes work? I know they're partnered with airlines. Have you ever got to? Yeah, I've done Rex. I've done several sports charters. I've never done an NFL team. I've done college, like D1, Oklahoma State. I did charter on the 190s. But as far as the NFL is concerned, they do the same thing. They charter out jets. I know Delta is used for the Falcons. I know American uses American. Dallas uses American. JetBlue, I think they do the jets, right? They used to, at least. I know they sponsor the Patriots, but the Patriots also use American Airlines. But it's all sports charters, and it would be in a bid package. And I bet you it's mostly senior pilots that are getting those flights. All right, reset our. We gotta get down, chat. Let's go ahead and set 15,000. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna go level change, speed. I'm gonna speed up 290. Level change. Thrust is coming to idle. Speed brakes are coming out. Let's hustle down. Let's just get down. Patriots have their own 7.6. Gustavo, they've had it for a while. Yeah, I've seen it several times. Pick up some croquettes at Cafe Con Leche. Heck yeah, Cacao. Heck yeah. What are they? See, whenever I go Cafe Con Leche, is that the Cuban place? What are those are they pastillos? They always look so good, but I'm always afraid to order them because I don't know how to pronounce it. And the folks working there, like they'll be like, what? Is that pastillo, like the guava and cheese pastillos? Pastelitos? Do you park at the FBO in that case? Rex, yes you do. We blew a slide in Oklahoma. We were supposed to take the who are we taking? I forget. I thought it was, no, the Arkansas Razorbacks. We're doing a Razorback charter, the cheerleading team. We parked on the FBO ramp, and they'd never seen a 190 before, and they blew the slide. So we couldn't do the charter. The one charter that I wanted to do, I couldn't do it. Can you imagine an Embraer 190 of college cheerleaders? That would have been quite the flight. Pastelitos. Oh, I've been saying it like a redneck. All right, pastelitos. Caco? CJ Martin, I appreciate you. Oh, Napalm did it for me. Okay, so I will post pictures of my pastelitos tomorrow because I'm getting some now that I know how to say it. I want a guava and cheese pastelito and a Cubano coffee. Le Gringo speech. It's funny. Yeah, man. I'm like not even going to deny it. All right, level change down to 10,000. I guess the chart will have some information on what altitude we should be at. We should probably look at that. Hegob is at 2,000. All right, so we're descending down to 10. I believe Team Vodka is already in front of us. Well, all right, this is an RNAV approach, right? Do I need to set up anything special? We're going to do the minimums. So we're going to use LNAV, VNAVs of 402. We're doing 40, 125 with our corrections. So we need to set 40 and 130 in here. So we do 40/130. Yeah, we are heavier than our last flight. 40 and 130. It's a RNAV approach. Our minimums are 402. So we'll set the baro to 402.
I should be doing data analysis for my PhD thesis, but V1 streams are 100% entertainment.
I appreciate you, Fern83. Thank you for the $5 bank angle check. Yeah, that is quite the contrast there, Fern, from doing a PhD thesis versus a V1 stream trying to learn how to say pastelito. Got this uneducated American redneck. Yeah, that's quite the contrast. I appreciate you tuning in, though, and I appreciate the support, Fern. Very kind of you. I wonder if PMDG will release a 777 for $35 like the 73. No, I don't think so, Tukatari. Kako says, I'll have to make you an honorary Cuban. Cuban, yes, please. Cacao, what do you think, man? We're going to be flying together or what? What do you think's going to happen? You think this, you think it's going to happen? Stock prices are sure being sus. I heard they have a good Cuban cigars in Miami. Only the best. Miami is not Cuba, my friend. If anybody can get that line, I will buy you the TBM 850. But you got to get that quote within 10 seconds. Miami, my friend, is not Cuba. If you can tell me what that is within the next 30 seconds, I will personally buy you the TBM 850. Oh, shit. Miami is not Cuba. Notorious Boft.
The tower at Delta 1225 is about
Notorious
4 miles outside of
Boft. Coming in clutch. Wow, I'm impressed, my friend. All right, well, if you are interested in the TBM 850, are you in the Discord? If you're in the Discord, send me a DM. If you're not in the Discord, just join it. Send me a DM, and we'll get together, and I will purchase you the
Number 2, runway 8, clear to land, sorry, Delta 1225.
Level change 2,000. We need to slow to 250. Oh, we're speeding below 10. Speeding below 10. Hold up. Hold up. Great film, Notorious. Great film. Good evening, V1. How are you doing? Payne, I was doing better until Notorious Boff decided to snipe me there and come out with the correct answer. I'm doing good, man. How are you? What's with the Airbus versus Boeing? Oh, no Airbus versus Boeing. We're just having fun today, man. I love this airplane. pmdg 737, phenomenal release, phenomenal product. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. It's like Quebec. We know it's Americans when they say Quebec, not Quebec. Quebec.
Helicopter number 35 Charlie at the FCO.
That's right. Faint clacking, you slacking. Definitely looks a little bit hazy up here.
Sir, I have 2 miles visibility, so I will not be able to see you.
All right, I think I don't know if we're going to get down to 2 in time. We might have to do 1 turn at the hold. I don't know. I got the speed brakes out. Let's get flight recorder ready. Oh yeah, I forgot. I had that for engine start. Thanks, Jump and Run. I forgot. All right, recording is ready. We're doing a max performance landing, max auto brakes, flaps 40. Our speeds are set. Our baro is set. It's not an ILS, so we're just going to hit approach. It should RNAV it down, right? We might have to do a turn in the hold here. How far has he got? Yeah. I think we got to do 1 turn in the hold. Or we could just throw the clear out. Have you seen the boat of the 7.3 driver balancing a coffee cup on the engine? Yes, I have, Max. Unbelievable. Got the latest COVID shots this morning, so expecting 3 or 4 days of flu symptoms, but that's fine. Much better than the real thing. Eesh. I prefer neither. Thanks for tuning in, man. He skips in front of me on the takeoff. Now I can take my revenge. No, Aaron, I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. We're going to make it. We're going to make 2,000 at HEGOB. We're looking good. Pensacola Tower, good afternoon. Citrus 357. We're just outside HEGOB for 08.
Good afternoon, wind 0206, runway 8, clear land, number 2, following a Airbus A320 on a 5-mile final.
All right, runway 8, clear to land for Citrus 357.
JetBlue 334, welcome to Pensacola, taxi to the terminal via Bravo Alpha 7.
I don't want the hold, execute. No,
alright, taxi to the terminal Bravo Alpha 7 cross 17 at Bravo, JetBlue 334.
At or above 2, uh-oh, oh, froze up. Final approach course, glide path. See that? Glide path, not glide slope. We're going to lower the gear. Or actually, we can go flaps 2 right now, right? Heck, we can go flaps 5. Flaps 5 selected. We're slowing her up. Final approach course, MCP speed. Keep coming back. Give me 180. This doesn't look right. This doesn't look right. I don't know. Does it look right? I feel like we're off course. Here comes the final approach course. Like, if that's the runway center line, I feel like we're off center, or maybe we're offset a little bit to the left. All right, final approach course, glide path. We're still waiting to capture the glide path. Once we level at 2, we should capture it. We still got the speed brake out. We're riding it down. I don't really need it anymore. We'll go ahead and just stow that, but we'll arm it. Yep, speed brake armed. Right, it's not deployed, it's armed. Yep. Wind correction is set at 130. Radio altimeter is alive. We're cleared to land, lights are on, we're on cont, everything else looks good. Seatbelt signs are on. Let's shoot it as an LPV. We can do it, right? 347. We're gonna use it as an LPV. Lateral plus vertical, 347. Now my question is, glide path is armed, so it should capture, right? So we're gonna do LPV 347 on the DA. We've got that set, MDA 347. Here comes the glide path. Let's see if it captures. Because we didn't shoot an LPV in the Airbus yesterday. We did LNAV, VNAV, or tried to. Now let's do our LPV. Do I need a second autopilot? There's glide path. Cool. Go around out to
1225.
We'll set 3,000.
Bravo Alpha 7 cross 17 at Bravo.
Bravo Alpha 7 cross 17 at Bravo. Delta 1225. You have a good day. See you.
It's actually 2200 for go around. 2200 is set for the go around. Gear down. That's 15. Recording is on. Almost make out where it's supposed to be. Flaps 30. Oh, that looks awesome though. That looks so real with the fog. A little bit of haze. I see the approach lights. Flaps 40. Best part of this approach. Flaps 40 set. I love it. Alright, let's fly it down.
Captain Center, Alpaca 47 Alpha Victor is on a 7-mile final for runway 08.
Alpaca 47 Alpha Victor, Pensacola Tower, wind now 030 at 6, gusting 15, runway 8, clear to land following a Foster 737 on short final. Clear to land.
And clear to land runway 8 and following the 737 Alpaca 47 Alpha Victor.
Alpacas may get priority in Europe land, but this is the deep south. Alright, 500 feet, we're stable, we're configured, everything's looking good. Oh, getting a little bit high. I can see the pappies now, so I'm going to go to the pappies, because I can see the pappies. Work it out.
400.
Man, we sure pick. Why can't I ever pick a nice smooth approach, no wind?
300.
Still showing high on the pappies.
Minimums.
Correcting.
Minimums.
There we go, we're coming up on it.
100.
Check.
50.
Close. Hold.
30. 20. 10.
That had to be better than the last one. Come on, had to be better. Alright, spoilers. We're on max auto brake too. Check this out. Check this out. And we got both reversers. That was sweet. That was short. Max auto brakes. 253?
Citrus 357, welcome to Pensacola, taxi to the rampy, Bravo Alpha 7, cross runway 17 at Bravo.
Alright, taxi ramp Bravo Alpha 7, we'll cross 17 at Bravo for Citrus 357, thanks. $253, huh? What was the other one? Was that better or worse? I thought it was better. Normally you wouldn't reconfigure, but we'll go ahead and reconfigure right now. I'm going to stop that. We'll watch that one first because I don't want to save it. There's no need to save in that one. The other one was 220? Oh. I Airbus flare every time. I wonder why, Aaron. Why do you think that is? Probably because I don't want to go to work tomorrow and smash it. You just worry about your RNAV approach over there. What a beautiful weather setup, though, right here, with a little bit of fog and the sun setting. Where's Aaron at? There, he's over there somewhere. I can see him on the TCAS.
Just for you, Citrus 357, fins up.
Oh, no, no, no. J-E-T-S.
Jets.
All right. There's the old Aaron alpaca. Look at him floating it out. Look at him floating it out. Hey, Aaron, maybe you should do more of an Airbus flare. Oh, man, he went all the way to the end. Oh, jeez, we got to park. That's what happens when you talk smack. Tax into the terminal. You're supposed to land on the runway, Aaron. Let's see if I can save this parking job.
Alpaca 47 Alpha Victor, looking at Pensacola, taxi to the ramp via Bravo Alpha 7, cross runway 17 at Bravo.
Bravo Alpha 7, cross runway 17, Bravo Alpaca 47 Alpha Victor, thank you.
Oh, we're a little long. I'm supposed to park on the line. I don't. Hey, we even have a jetway driver. This is a great scenery. Where did Team Vodka? We picked this scenery up. Oh wait, hold on. Best part. Is our APU up? Let's go APU on Gen. Best part of shutdown right here. Love it. Love the Throttletek Boeing. This is so much fun. We're gonna have to do more Boeing Throttleteks. Where did we pick this airport up? This Pensacola scenery, I love it a lot. I remember now. Let's go ahead and bring the jetway over. No jetways here? Oh.
The boarding requested.
All right, we're going to leave the lights on just because I don't want to do all that. But check this airport out. Pretty sweet little Pensacola here. The Chick-fil-A, where's the Chick-fil-A at? It's over here somewhere. It's like right here in real life. I guess it's not modeled, uninstalling. But the real Chick-fil-A, I think it's like right here. Isn't it? Get some Chick-fil-A for cacao. But love this airport. Really good frames. I forget who makes it. But there she is in all her glory, chat. Team Vodka in the background. I'm going to take a screenshot. I think this was a very successful day of Boeing, don't you? Successful day of Boeing. Who made the airport? I don't know, man. Team Vodka has the same one, I think, right? Let me know. It's a small company. A small little scenery dev, but they did a great job. All right, let's watch the replays. So I will disconnect from VATSIM. We got a lot of replays. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch the first one that we just landed here. So to do this, I'm going to cancel GSX. So we'll just go ahead and restart Kutao so they stop. We don't need sail just yet. We got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do yet. All right, GSX has been canceled. So now let's go states. So I need to go back. Oh, pmdg setup. Panel load. State panel load. I'm just going to do approach. Final. Execute. So this will get our engines running. It'll get our everything else up and running. I'll put our flap lever where it belongs in the 40 position so it doesn't start moving up on its own. All of our lights are coming on. All right. Let's watch it. Stop volunteering B1 for multiple legs, y'all. Laura, somebody, so I made the quote, and I said, if anybody knows this quote, I'll buy you an airplane, and somebody nailed it. And it was the same movie from, that you know, I bet you know what I'm talking about. All right, replay, here we go. Let's watch this one. You bought the 73700? Oh yeah, I've had it. I've had it for a while. All right, so I think it's actually going to go back to whatever flat position we were in. All right, now it's coming to 40. Here we go. We'll watch this landing first. I miss AirTran. My first flight in adult was AirTran Atlanta BWE on a 717. Heck yeah, Big Ralph. They weren't too popular where I was. I was on the western, southwestern part of the country, so I didn't see too much AirTran, but basically the southwest of the east. Brendan, I've been wanting to do a collab with Flight Deck to Sim for years. Literally, man, years. We haven't been able to get our schedules to align. Maybe 2024 will be the year of the Flight Deck to Sim collab. I think we have to make that a resolution. I would love to do a collab with Flight Deck to Sim. We've talked about it several times. It's not only is it hard to get two pilots to get their schedules to align, you got two pilots on different sides of the planet with different everything. So it makes it very challenging. I gotta go home and make muffins. Ooh, that's disappointing. Laura, are we making muffins tonight? We making anything tasty? Because I'm starving. I haven't ate yet. Those days are long gone. Yeah, Big Ralph, they are, man. We can't do a King Air leg. Now, I don't know. Let's see if the spoilers are able to do their thing. I don't remember how pmdg does this with the flight recorder. Oh, nice. Do the reversers come out? Oh, they sure do. Nice. All right, so pmdg on the flight recorder is pretty much perfect. Let's wind it back. That looked pretty smooth. Let's see what it looked like. V1 at snacks again. Yep. Flaps 40. We need, is there a livery with like super dirty flaps? We need to find a livery with super dirty flaps. Look at that crosswind, man. You can't ever get just a nice calm wind landing. Airbus flare. Yep, it's too early. That was pretty good though. Come on. That wasn't bad. AAL Astrojet has filthy flaps. Is that on the 800 wing nut? I guess it must be, right? Let's watch this. Oh, that's a good screenshot. Hold on. That could be a thumbnail for the next one. All right, I want to make the rotational speed a little bit higher. And I need to do that, and there we go. All right. Let's watch this one. This ought to be good right here. It was a little firm, but that was a good, I think that was a good Boeing landing. Man, that's a good Pensacola landing. Shoot. With the winds the way they were. Yeah, the LED lights are nice. That was a what? Oh, I guess that was like a 4-wire. That was a 4-wire. I liked it. Not bad at all, though. All right, so we've seen enough of that landing. Let's reset this camera. Let's go back inside. Let's pause. We'll stop this replay. Now we're going to load. Before we do the MSY landing, let's do the takeoff. Let's see what this does. We're going to load this. Hopefully this doesn't crash the sim. So what I'm going to do is we'll go panel states. We'll load panel state for runway. We'll let it do its thing. Flaps 5 RTO, everything looks good. All right, and let's see if this works. Chat, hopefully we don't cook the whole computer here. All right, hold on. It's got a lot to load, I know. You can do it. I'm gonna pause the replay.
Sync rate. Full up.
I know. It's to be expected. It's loading in. It's loading in. It's trying. We're asking it to load a completely different part of the world. Should have done MSY first. Oh, now I just really effed it. I hit insert all the way back to New Orleans. Come on. I effed it. Maybe? Maybe? Okay. Alright. Well, I'm not going to use that other camera. I'm not going to use that other camera. Nope, we're back. We're back. If it was X-Plane, it would have 100% crashed. Not X-Plane. We're good. We're good. It's going to load in. I tried to go into drone cam again, but the drone cam was back at Pensacola. So we just loaded in Atlanta, and then I went right back to Pensacola. Scotty, I will try. I will try to get that shot. That's what I was hoping for. All right, I think we're in. Minecraft Flight Sim mode, AJ? I'm sure you should be familiar with it because you play X-Plane all the time, right? So it's right up your alley. You want to see it from passenger view the whole time? Shots fired. Is it dark outside already? What the hell? I've been here all day, chat. Come on. It's almost dark out. All right. Spool them up, Biddy. I didn't know the horizontal stab vibrated. Oh my gosh, the detail, that's awesome. All right. Engine view. Remember, this was our rocket ship climb out. Look at that. That is going ballistic. It looks like we're going straight up. Oh, the gear didn't cycle up. That's right, I'll do it on the next one. That is cool. Is there a thrust reduction in here? Yep. That was pretty sweet. All right, I need to, hopefully this doesn't, I'm gonna try to get to a, that's loud. All right, hold on. Pause. Let's bring it back. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. I'm going to turn the sim sounds down because I don't know what's going to happen. I want to try to go to 5 to reset. Come on, baby. Yes. All right. All right. So now, while it's loading, I know it's going to take a minute. We're back in X-Plane 11 here. Don't mind the graphics. X-Plane 11 graphics. Drone follow mode off. Rotations, no, I want that low. This is the first time we've ever played with this, so bear with me a minute. This is gonna be sweet. I'm letting it load in. Are you a test pilot trying to sell 7.3s? You would think so. When did we rotate? I thought it was pretty quick. All right, we'll do it from right here first. All right, this ought to be pretty sweet. Watch this. All right, but that's not the best view. Hold on. I'm gonna pause. I'm just gonna mute that for a sec. So we want it to climb right over us. All right. So how about right here? Yes. All right. This should be the juice. I'm gonna turn the sounds up. Watch your ears. That's pretty cool. That was pretty cool. All right, so I'm going to learn from my lesson. I'm going to reset the camera now. All right, go back inside. I kind of want one more from like right here. One more. One more from inside. Oh, wait, turbulence on the camera? That'd be cool. We did engine before. We'll do flap view. We'll do wing flap view here on rotation. Look at that flex. That is awesome. That is awesome. That gear came up on that one. Alright, that's pretty sweet. Fenix 319 is going to have a lot to live up to. Because that is an awesome departure right there, folks. Damn, that was so cool. All right, this might get spicy. Last replay. We're gonna pause. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna load. MSY landing. This is the one. All right. before I actually load it, I'm gonna come here. Yeah. FS actions. Dang it, nope. pmdg, handle load on final. Execute. Replay. Alright, now we gotta load in the whole world. Let's see. Yep, we're gonna get some craziness here. We're aware of that. It's gonna load in New Orleans now. I'm actually very impressed with the stability of this. That was honestly, that was pretty cool. We did New Orleans, Pensacola, Atlanta. I messed up the camera shot twice, and the sim is still running stable. I like it. All right, I'll leave you with one long one at the end because we have a long ILS approach. Let's just get to the landing, and then we're gonna get sail going. I'm still gonna let it load in a little bit. While it loads in on the front end, let's just look at it from this view. The sound of the 777 will be sweet. Yes, this airplane gets me so excited for the triple. Tom, let's hope not. Hey, Ron, there was, man. Good camera practice for the SSY departure. You're right, Benji, it is. I'm going to have to record that one. And the best part about it is, when you use Flight Recorder, let's say you record the takeoff, after I save it, even if the sim crashes, I can reload the exact takeoff because it's capturing everything in that moment and saving it. And then when you reload it, it loads it into the dynamic environment. So from that aspect, it is a superior replay system to X-Plane 12. Change my mind. Hot take of the day. Shots fired. Uh-oh. Wire flaps going on. Oh, that flap lever. Flap lever's in the wrong position. That's all right. Flap lever's in the wrong position. It'll recover here. K6, appreciate the $5 super chat, man. He says, just read that Big Ern's father passed away recently. Oh, man, shout out and prayers to him. K6, for sure, man. I wasn't aware of that either. That's sad, man. Maybe we'll have to do a Southwest flight in memorandum of Big Ern's father passing. That's crazy. I used to watch Big Ern semi-frequently. pmdg did us dirty by not giving us straight wings, though. They sure did, Wingnut. They sure did. All right. Now that we have enough loaded in, let's go ahead and resume. There we go. Everything looks good. We're back at it. Thank you for the support, Key6. Appreciate the super chat, man. Yeah, Aaron, I know a lot of people are looking forward to the 321, but I'm looking forward to that 319. I'm looking forward to both, but if I had to pick one, 319 all day. Kevin, I did not realize so you could send the file. I mean, it makes sense because all it is it's a replay file, right? .rec. That's cool. All right. Check, close. I held. I didn't flare. Oh, that was right on the money. A little off center line, though. That'd actually be a really good training tool if you could log your landings and send them to your instructor. Here we go. Absolutely, Key6. You're welcome, man. Oh, man. Y'all are giving me grief for those landings. I think they were pretty good. Considering I'm an Airbus driver, I think those are pretty good. All right. It's time to get out of here. I've been here all day. We did 2 legs. You guys talked me into 2 legs. I was not planning on 2 legs. Goodness.
Too low. Terrain.
Team Vodka, it's all your fault. All right, y'all. You'll have a couple more here. I'll give you one long one, actually, and then that's it. I'm out of here. Sail's going to get rolling. I'm going to get rolling. I appreciate all the support today, the super chats, the bank angle check donations, the subscriptions, hitting the like button. I love seeing the ending of the stream like this. We got more likes and viewers here at the end. Always good to see that. Appreciate the helping me get the airplane flying. When I miss things here, like little things, knowing what to set, you guys are always quick to give me the correct info. So I appreciate the team effort. I'm out of here. You won't see me tomorrow unless I do a TBM and chill flight, but most likely not. I'm going to be doing some real world flying tomorrow. Going to go get a pastelito and a cubano down in Miami. After that, we're going to be doing long haul, ultimate long haul madness. It's either going to be Friday night or Saturday night as scheduled. So make sure you go like that video so you know whatever time we go live, you'll have a notification for it. Until then, you stay safe, stay healthy. I'm out of here. See you.